All right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. Sorry, I've left up the starting screen a bit longer than I intended to. Just had something I had to quickly do before I actually started. So, yeah. We are carrying on with the quest battles today. Let's transition the scene over. And we will be continuing with the Dark Elves today. But we didn't manage to get Heart of the Dark done yesterday. So we're going to start with Heart of the Dark, get that out of the way. And there's not many Dark Elf quests to do. So we might actually finish all the Dark Elf quests before the time I usually end the stream. In which case I will probably just end the stream early. But yeah. But who knows, maybe one of these will be incredibly difficult. But yeah, so just to get the last Lizardmen quest out of the way, the Heart of the Dark. I haven't actually played this one either, but I have a feeling it might be one of the better ones because it's like the newest quest for the game. Maybe they've like upped their game with this one. The Golden Blowpipe was alright. But yeah, let's start with the Heart of the Dark. So, driven by his staunch resolve, Oxyotl has shadowed Taurox right into the center of the Heart of the Dark. It's an infernal place that has haunted his visions where few souls other than the beastmen come. Those not of the cloven ones that do usually die of sacrificial death, fed into the gaping maw at the Great Earthstone's base. Fell energies saturate the air, a portent that Chaos's foul plan is on the verge of fruition, with the brass bull at the heart of it. It is time to end his rampages once and for all. Alright. So this is the final battle, so yep. Up the stakes with that description. So yeah, I've seen this quest battle played, but I don't remember it all the way through. Remember there's this bit where you just ambush this little army at the start, which is interesting. We've got 6 units of chameleon skinks.
Takter herata saralt sikun karki kutjaro tulumanti. Atu hindarun karpavattak. Loka ju jutskua baun karni. Atu aika gor pakautak kikajata no shukorta. Kwani pelaklat. Jalzuk jagorshak potala shulonias. Zulus mundi.
Cool. Okay. They still haven't learned to let us do our own deployment. But okay, we're pausing it. Okay, that's a good start for the new quests. I mean, I think this is just a little pet peeve for me myself. But yeah, it's not a huge problem. Just something I like to be able to organize my army. We'll organize as we walk towards it. So we've got quite a few good units. We've got Earthbloods. We've got a Scar Veteran. Are you on a... Yep, he's on a Carnosaur. And Oxyot's just doing Oxyotl things. I think everyone's moving. Yep. So I'm guessing the aim is just to wipe out this army as quickly as possible. And I'm guessing someone might try and run over there. Okay, we're just killing this army before it walks over. Okay. The game likes to get you to do things quickly. It doesn't like you waiting around. Oh, I thought we'd be able to actually come down this way. No, it's still a ledge. That would have been a nice alternate start you could do. Just instead of going this way, just decide to go around and try and take this. This is actually a quite sizable force, which makes me uncomfortable to go and fight in a blob. So I'm going to have to try and spread out my units. Yeah, I really want these guys up front, but they are lagging behind a bit. The AI can see us, so that's why they're lining up the troops facing us. So at least it's not a race against time where they're all rushing over there. Ooh. No, they're not coming over. Okay, as soon as the Saurus get along here, I'm immediately going to push those up. Let's just fast forward. Oh, my guy's trying to shoot them. Oh, that caused them to charge us. That's actually kind of fine then. But you are just shooting a tree. Let's turn off your auto fire. Have the chameleon keeps come backwards. We don't need you getting damaged yet. Right. And Oxyola, are you going to be able to shoot this time? Yesterday when we used you, you refused to shoot a lot of the time. Hopefully with these guys being bigger, you can start shooting over the top of them. I'm pretty sure we get reinforcements in this. Oh, how have you taken so much damage? Oh, these guys just ran through this teensy little gap, but they've been scared off. Okay, don't actually stop firing at will. Right, hopefully this front line is more than enough. Have I got any good spells to use? Not only healing spells, which healing spells are good, but I would like to have an AoE spell right about now. Oh, this guy's run all the way out here. Let's put these guys on guard mode so they stay in this tree line. Also, what's it called? Beastman chariots are actually really, really strong against infantry. Like, they still delete infantry, even though they said they fixed a so-called bug with it. Yeah, you see those guards that moved out there? They're all routing now. Jesus. There's a lot of infantry here as well, I guess. Right, let's get a heal down this area. Okay, this guy's nearly gone. Just needs to hit him like one. Oh, no, he's not firing. Scarbarian, attack him. No, and also gone. Nice job. Doombull is defeated. Now the bloodied axe tribe splinters and flees. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, it was that easy, was it? I lost way too many units there. Okay, so if we do end up having to fight this one again, I know that the best thing to do is just charge in a couple single entities and kill off that lord as quickly as possible. I don't need to risk my army engaging that. Right, what do you want me to do now? Be the Shaman of Death and the Shaman of the Wild. Okay, are they charging at me? Because I will just wait here if they charge at me. Move all our guys into a good position. Crossguards at the top of the hill, because that's a good charging place. And a good shooting place for our Bastille boys. Right, everyone's moving. Cool. We'll see if I can just assassinate the Lord again and get the entire army to break. Oh, it's defeat them for to release some prisoners. Okay, let's get you three just to walk over and start sniping him. See if that is what... If it causes these to shatter and causes some guys to come in. Got Torok sitting here. I really just need to take some time to look at this map. Like, this is a really cool map. It's got... just the terrain is great. It's, like, really interesting. We've got this awesome backdrop. Like, this thing is what makes me think... Makes me wonder what the Herdstones look like in the third game. Because there are Beastmen in the third game. But I've never seen, like... I've never seen the Beastmen raise a Herdstone. Oxyol, you don't want to be in the middle of this. Okay, he's miscasting himself to death, so that's something. Oxyol, please don't get caught in the middle of that. Okay, those shatter straight away. I'll take that. But we really want you to kill him. They've shattered as well. It seems like these are instant shattering units. If they break, they shatter. Which obviously makes this quest a lot easier. I need you both targeting the Shaman Lord, please. Oh yeah, and we've got chariots coming in and immediately routing our units. Come on, Oxyol, you gotta get him. Oh, you got the golden blowpipe. Oh, and this guy decided to change and attack Oxyol. We need our guys to get out of this little predicament. And they shattered. I don't know what's causing these guys to shatter. They're just randomly just going, I'm here, and I'm going away. Right, if you go by the trailer, these guys are very good against Jabberslights. So, you getting out of there? Good. Okay, every single thing in this army is just beelines towards... Yeah, they're all beelining towards Oxyol and his heroes. That's some interesting targeting we've got going on here. Where's Oxyol? There you go. Okay, let's just control G all this and just get them all to attack move in there, since this is kind of ridiculous that they're just all focusing this down. Like, it's smart, but like, it's also very annoying. If we lose this Scar veteran, I am just going to restart. Although he is pretty much dead already. You know what? Let's just restart, because we know what the start is like. Rematch that. So we don't need to focus at all on the army when we're fighting at the start. We literally just need to kill the Doom Ball, and then that's it. That's that army gone. We've watched the intro already. Just skip that. So we also know that they like to focus down our heroes if we send them in front. Like, really focus them down. Is everyone moving? Yeah. We're going to move these guys forward and cause these guys to run at us as soon as possible. Okay, run back. Wow, this Scar Veteran just lost all of his health so quickly. I don't know why Oxyolo's up here. Everyone just focus that guy down. Just Control A, select everything, click on that guy. Oxyotl, please stop being in the middle of combat. And Oxyotl's. I don't know how Oxyotl ends up in the middle of that. Okay. Never mind. I swear I didn't send Oxyotl that far forward. So yeah, I apparently didn't learn from the last time. They rush, they absolutely blitz your heroes if they're ahead. Yeah. Oh no, carry on. There we go. Let's pause it this time. Everyone, just go forward. You're gonna go ahead again this time, but hopefully we can just move back before they start blitzing us. We need some guys on this side because we know that they will randomly just try and rush through that point. And you're going to come ahead as well. Alright. Speed up. We're going to set you into sniper mode so that you stay further away. Right, yeah, they're all the way over there, so they should hopefully not be able to blitz us immediately. Right, come on. Let's come back again. Okay, these guys are shooting the trees again. Okay, Oxyotl, are you forced into melee? No, good. Shoot the Lord. Okay, that's better. He's dying quite quickly. Let's chuck down some heals in the area. This unit of Comedian Stalkers is getting a bit too hurt for my liking. Okay, I'd like to click on that. There we go. Okay, there's a unit shattered there. That's good. Is he unbreakable? He is unbreakable. The second Oxyotl gets a line of sight, the Stegodon jumps in front. Okay, come back. Okay, this unit Proxor has taken a lot of damage. Let's just drop a heal on them specifically. Good, it did target them. Sometimes you drop it directly on a unit card and it'll go, okay, we're going to heal everyone around him instead. And he's got a teeny sliver of health left. There we go, he's dead. Right. And does this trigger a shatter for everyone else? Yeah, there we go. Right, so we come out of that with a lot more of our... Okay, it doesn't let me skip this cutscene. Yeah, we've come out with a lot of more of our temple guard intact.
Sultalax liikuapan karjo.
They didn't like leave it as a drawn out fight. Right, so again, we're going to line up our units at the hill. We've lost a lot. We've just lost a lot less in general. We just lost a few more Kroxigors than last time. We want you firing at will now because you can actually not shoot trees. Who's not moving? You're not moving. You're not moving. That's right. The plan is, again, we'll bring Oxyotl and bring the two big heroes out in front. That'll cause them to blitz them, and then we'll immediately run backwards. Curious as to whether or not this is close enough to aggro them already. I just like these Temple Guard to get into position. That's all I want to happen before these guys get here. Ah, but they are firing. At these, and they did a good chunk as well, so I'm going to turn off melee and fire. So we know that when these break, they immediately shatter. So if we deal a good amount of morale damage to these things, they just leave. Okay, Oxyotl, please do not snipe your own guys. Let's help out with these Razorgore for now. Good. Yeah, see, they shatter the second they break. Yep. Right. While I do like these big laser beams, they're not all that great against big units. I like how they're shattered and they still completely ball over Oxyotl. He's just like, oh god, there's one coming right at me, and he's gone. He's over. We don't want you firing at will. I want you firing specific targets. Oh, right. I didn't take them off melee only, so they could start shooting. This guy's shattered, and this guy should shatter now as well. Yep. Yeah, apparently we didn't need to be so overly aggressive with sniping out the shamans, especially when they immediately shatter. Right, when it gets in a blob like this, that's when it's the biggest problem. We don't have any... Does this reduce leadership? It doesn't reduce leadership. Well, any more than damage reduces leadership anyway. Are these guys got unbreakable as well? They are. Oh, there's a Chaos one. I thought that was a Minotaur. Chaos Spawn are infinitely less scary than Minotaurs. Everyone just dogpile him. Dogpile him and get him out of here. Right, you guys, I feel like you might be doing more friendly fire than not. Ooh. Don't know what that spell is. Purple Sun. Oh, I thought he was a beast wizard, not a death wizard. Never mind. Oh, that's absolutely horrible. That RNG is destroying us. Oh, it went away. Never mind. You know what? Actually, you guys just start coming over here, and these ranged units can both snipe that lord out. Right, actually, make sure you're in guard mode so you don't chase him off when he runs too far away. Come on, guys, how are you blocked? Alright, Oxyotl. I've realised this Kroxigor is basically dead. Alright, that shaman's basically dead. Nope. There we go. And now this releases prisoners. Cool, okay, we get some allies. That's a really cool mechanic when you can do something and it's a bonus. You get something for it. I don't know if anything like that is in... Okay, you just sent that shot over everyone's heads. These guys are... I thought I told you not to fire at will. Maybe that was the last time I tried. Get the weak Temple Guard out. Let's just start throwing down heals on the Temple Guard in general. So what are these? These guys are like fanatics, aren't they? Flagellants, that's what they're called. They use like a black flagellant model. Okay. Oh, why are you over here? Right, yeah. We've lost quite a bit of our Temple Guard now. Good thing we had a lot of them left over this time, unlike before. I think the last thing to do now is to get rid of this force in the middle. With these peasants coming in to hopefully really cause a ruckus, we can go straight down the middle hopefully and just start coming and flanking them. We do need to organize a little bit. These guys in range. Get these two up with them. But I am expecting these to get rushed. We've seen every time so far I put some single units out front, they've all got rushed. Torch ritual is complete. The great Hearthstone is beginning to stir. Oh dear. I thought the whole point of this was to stop that from happening, but it happens halfway through. Okay. Okay, we get allies as well. Alright, you guys just charge into that. You guys start firing at will. Who are you shooting at? Oh, there's a random Lord coming. Let's stop you from firing. You're mainly just hitting our own guy. You come in and attack that, Will. These guys are great at displacing people when they charge. Never mind. Ah, that might be why they're instantly breaking. They might be getting terror routed and shattered from that. But these guys don't seem to have the same rule. These guys, it does seem we have to actually kill them to shatter them. Oxyotl, where are you? Okay, is that the Blood Beast? No, it's just a Gorgon. Right, let's get all the Temple Guard over on top of that. Yeah, Oxel, you can shoot at that as well.
Stinks also.
Okay, where's my Scar Veteran gone? Why are you over there again? Stop going back there. Please, I need you in the fight, not running off. Okay, getting piled on by bulls, and he's routed. Oh dear. Are these unbreakable? Every time I see a full thing, I'm just like, is that unbreakable? I feel like it shouldn't be unbreakable. Start these guys firing at will. Right, these... Yeah, Minotaurs don't have any armor really, so we can just kill them with basic missiles really easily. Alright, we need to get Taurox dead. But, like, yeah, we've lost a lot of our army now. Okay, please keep coming back. This is a bit of a grind fest when it comes to managing to take out all these units. There's so many units to deal with that our forces just get ground down over time. It's just managing that grind, which, again, we may not have managed. Yeah, plus they've got the great weapon Minotaurs on there. Of course, they were on that side, all sides. Ugh. Our allies over there seem to be just losing. Or maybe they're winning? I don't know. We're definitely losing over here because we've got... Yeah, those peasants just didn't seem to be very helpful at all. They just came in and died. I'm thinking about trying to retreat units back this way, but we've got all this cavalry suddenly in our back. I'll be honest, I said I wanted... The stream title is that we're doing Dark Elf quests today, so I don't want to spend too much time trying to beat this. Come on, stop getting in melee. Right, where's my... Oh, you've suddenly... okay. And Oxyol's been run into melee. Get out, please. And there's some more Minotaurs coming in. No, Oxyol's been run down. Yep. I think that's another defeat. I want to keep trying, but at the same time, this looks hopeless. Garverin has stopped running away. If you can charge into that. You're just standing still, obviously. He's not taking any damage. That's just because he's been floating in the air the whole time. If you go... No, yeah. We can't do that. Oh. Yeah, again, I feel like if we were playing campaign, this wouldn't be too hard because we'd have a decent, an army we've designed to do it. Hmm. 40 minutes on this one already. Let's try it one more time. But this is going to be the last try for this one. I'm going to move on after this. Sure, that was a heroic victory. Hey, there's Gashman. How you doing? Did that say it was a crushing defeat? I wasn't actually paying attention. Hold on. Let me just skip back in the... A valiant defeat. Right, let's try it one more time. So I need to move on to the Dark Elf quests. Alright, so we'll do the same thing as we did the first time. We're going to bring our heroes forward to lure the Lord down. We're not going to have the Kroxigors all on their own. Kroxigors just don't deal well, like, in one-on-one fights. Make sure you guys aren't firing at will. You guys come in behind. Okay. Right, Oxyol, again, I need to stop looping you in with the big heroes. Right, come up. Right, why don't you get some pot shots off on him? God, the Temple Guard being so much slower than the rest of our army. Come on, Temple Guard, get in there before they do. Right, I must remember to just keep dropping heals on this. Okay, look, they've all jumped on the heroes again. Okay, I need you some... It just gives 30 armor, nothing else really useful. Okay, I don't know what you're getting stuck on there. Okay, Scar Veteran, attack the Lord. And now that you're behind a wall of Saurus, you attack the Lord as well. Okay, I don't know how the Temple Guard are standing there without... No, click you. I might turn down the battle difficulty, because I want to actually get through these battles. This is on hard at the moment, which should only give them a tiny little buff. Oh, I forgot that this guy has spells. So hopefully this should be the same rule where if they break, they shatter. No, everyone dive on him. And this is going a little bit better than the first time, at least. Because we've got a lot more of our... We just need this guy to actually die. Come on, he just needs to get hit one more time. Okay, just one more time after that. There we go. And these guys all shatter. Cool, now we have to wait through this. Okay. So again, we lost a few more Saurus than last time. Not, yeah. Keep calling them Saurus, they're Temple Guard, but they're still Saurus, so, like, potato potato. Right, we're not going to send any of our heroes super far forward this time. We're just going to let the entire army attack us at once. Just because, well, the heroes keep all getting moshed incredibly quickly. And I'm tired. I'm tired of that. Also need to make sure that our Saurus Scar veteran isn't constantly running off down here. We also remembering we've got spells on here now, so that really should help. You guys have lost a bit more health than they did before, though. It might be worth it just to wait until all of the AI stuff has been completely killed, all our allied AI stuff, just so we can start attacking the weakened forces. In fact, let's just start to move this behind the Saurus line. You on fire at will? You are. Good. Yeah, I think they saw that hole for a second. They were like, oh, we're going to go through that hole. No. No, they're not. You guys are all still on fire at will. Yep, and you can fire over the top, which is excellent. Good, they're shattered already. Okay, I don't know why you decided to do that. Okay, let's get all of these on the Jabberslith. Aim is just to break everything that comes in as quickly as possible. But we don't want to chase them towards the rest of their forces. Of course, make sure these guys are on guard now so they're not chasing anyone off. Yeah, so these are Chaos Bomb. We don't have to worry too much about that. Luxil, where are you? Make sure we remember to get our heals in. Oh, it seems like when they rampage is when they break. Interesting. Okay, this guy's actually hanging out in a blob, so that's good. Right, you don't need to attack him anymore. Attack Chaos Spawn. Okay, again, we're seeing improvement from the last fight. As we learn the mechanics each time, we're taking more advantage of it. Let's stop you from... Hold on, do you have unlimited ammo, like... Still showing full ammo. I'm gonna watch you fire. 18 ammo. Okay, you don't have unlimited ammo. It just shows as full ammo. Oh no, the ammo came back. Okay, we have unlimited ammo. That's... Not sure how useful that is when our... That's incredibly useful, actually. We can just stand back and start sniping everything. Yeah, I don't know why it says you're losing. Is there a bad effect on you? Soul Blight. Right, did we? Yeah, we did. So those peasants are coming in. There's just like a teensy bit of health left on those. Right, it just wants to try and avoid getting purple sunned again. That very much hurt last time. Throw down another heal. There's the purple sun. Run. Get out of the way. That is looping around and it's moving away. Okay, good. We avoided most of that. Why did you do that? I wonder if that happens to anyone else. I do that and then randomly it'll just switch the angle of the deployment. Okay. He just got lasered in the back there. Why are you turned around? You could not. I guess he's not even wasting ammo by doing that, so it's not even a big problem if he ends up shooting at something I don't want him to. Okay, so we've not got the Taurox's thing is complete yet, so maybe that's on a timer rather than the trigger. Of course, there's that weird bug where if you tell a skirmisher to move, they'll randomly throw a volley at a corpse somewhere. Maybe if I move this guy closer, then that will trigger. Maybe that will trigger the Taurox event. Yep, there it is. It's probably a timer from the looks of it, rather than... There's some allies coming in. Let's get this. No. I don't know why I was being quiet for that one, because we've seen that already. And this. He's telling us to advance, but no, I'm going to stand still, thank you. I'm going to wait for them to come to us. Maybe move up in formation a little bit. Let's fast forward a bit while these guys get closer. Right, good. They've got their charge bonus, but they're using most of it on the single entity. I need to move this large unit out of the front, because he's just getting shot all the time by my own guys. Good, they're routed. They're not shattering, though, like the others. Right, let's get these guys on guard mode as well, just so they're not running off after any fleeing units. Right, these peasants have actually made their way through this time. These ones have already routed. Okay, again, these guys are chasing off routing units. They don't need to be. Right, we've got 3 units of great weapon Minotaurs coming in. Those are scary. Right, hopefully our chameleons will start throwing at them as soon as they get close enough. Actually, you can go help those peasants. That's just a spear herd. I don't think they have anti-large. Oh, they do. That's not an issue. Oh, I assumed Minotaurs were immune to psychology. They are not. Yeah, let's just get a little brawl going on here. Move you guys into a slightly better firing position. Oh, they're coming around from the sides as well. Oof. Yeah, because they chased off all those peasants over here, and now... I keep calling them peasants, they're flagellants, but I mean... They seem to be worth about as much. What was this that's coming? Minotaurs with shields. Right, we're going to have to send you into melee, just so we can get the chameleon skinks out of there. Oh, you've been targeted. Saurus Scarveteran, go attack him. Nope. Good, nice intercept there. Okay, what's this? Oh, Torx has come over, and this guy's getting his ass handed to him. Right, routing's fine so long as he gets away. I actually care more about this guy surviving than these guys' lives. If they can provide a route of escape for this guy, that's perfectly fine. Okay, we've got the prisoners coming in to help us here. Has our guy gone away? No, he's just... I need to remember I can't click on routing units. Oh, he's died. Okay. There's always something I mess up on. Right, please break this great weapon unit before any of my units die. Good, right. All these units have survived here. But this guy... Oh, that... Right, I was wondering who's this rampaging. It is Croxlors. Where are you at the moment? You're back here being murdered. Okay. Right, Oxiol, where are you? Oh, yeah, Beastmen units are really strong. Especially all of their heroes, I find. Oh god, and here's some Minotaurs coming up the back. Yeah, our allies are fully routed over here, and I don't think they've got so much mobility, and we can't keep any of our units safe because all of our Saurus have routed off. Like, I want to use this guy in combat, but he's just going to break the second he engages anything. Yep, he's down to 0 already, and I haven't even told him to do anything yet. Yeah. These guys have just been tied up a bit, and yep. Everything's going. Okay, you've stopped routing at least. Oh, I'm not sure that was been caught. Okay. Uh, yeah, that was the last try. We spent an hour on this lizard men fight on the Dark Elf quest stream. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe if we had a stronger army. Like, the start goes fine. It's just that the army we're given gets overwhelmed by the amount of fast, monstrous units by the end. Because the Temple Guards just aren't strong enough to handle that much. Like, we lose half of the Temple Guard in the first fight if we fight it. Right. So let's move on. Let's get to the Dark Elves. So this should be actually a lot easier because Dark Elves have a lot of missile infantry that's really stupidly strong. So I expect these to be a lot easier. So we are starting with Malekith. There's not many Dark Elf quests. Even after spending an hour in Oxioso, we might be able to get through all of these. And of course, we're ignoring the final battle. So let's start with the Circlet of Iron. So, the Witch King desires the power contained within the Shrine of Ultimate Darkness, and what Malekith wants, he usually gets. Both one's destruction aside, for their part, Chaos Gods know full well what the Witch King plans, and so sends their mortal followers to thwart him. Forces of Chaos will come thick and fast, such as their desperate need to please their malignant gods. Alright then. That's the premise. Oh, it's this map. Yeah, there's this guy, some allies. I'm expecting an ambush. We've got 4 units of Dark Shards, which is a crap ton of damage.
These chaos stretches bore me. At least with the Aesir, I can enjoy their death screams. Yet, it is a labor that must be undertaken. I claim this altar, not in Kain's name, but mine own. Savants of the desperate gods, I advise you, stay out of my way. If not, you shall face the might of the Druki, and our ways of killing are far more inventive than your own.
Alright, so I'm guessing we're claiming the top of the hill. We're going to play a little bit of King of the Hill. So we have some Blackguard, we have a lot of Dread Spears. 2 units of forces up here, so let's get Bleak Swords in front. Dread Spears, 2 units on each side. These guys, they don't do well with your backline because they are very short range. Even shorter range than the Dark Shards. Only 70. Like, they can barely shoot someone in front of them. The Dark Riders and you on the side. And we've got artillery as well. Crush the enemy vanguard before they reinforce from the shrine. Okay, the artillery is actually in a fine position. Right, we're just trying to get everyone in formation before we charge them. This is a pretty small force. Actually, let's not draw the G those and just get them to attack. Move up there. It'd be nice to take the top of the hill because fighting up a steep hill is awful in this game. You shouldn't do it.
Dark Riders, terror and death, cold one to destruction.
Okay, they are running away as we approach, which is something. They're actually just giving up the high ground here, which I am very thankful for.
Cold one.
What are these, Chaos Knights? Yes. Forsaken. They can, yeah, okay.
Dark Riders. Cold Ones. Cold
Oh, he's trying a fireball.
on to slaughter.
Keep running straight. They might dodge it.
Them bleed. To destruction. Moving out. Onwards to murder.
Nope, that's hyper tracking.
Blood will flow. Forward. Murder awaits. Bloody murder.
Oh, okay.
As you
You're anti-large, aren't you? Yes, you are.
forward.
And there's that last fireball literally just landed, and there's another one coming. Yeah, these guys really don't like us approaching. They're just running away.
Cold Ones.
We have just gone over the high ground and into the low ground again.
Kill everything. On to slaughter. The merciless host. Kill everything.
If you start shooting at those,
Cold Ones. Dark Riders.
wow, he's just throwing all of his spells on those. I mean, okay.
Healers in death.
Foul Horde of Chaos is advancing from the shrine. Okay.
Dark Riders.
My guys have... It's because they're latched onto this slow unit. Your army moves at the speed of the slowest unit if you group them up.
Bleak swords.
Let's take you out of the group, and that should speed everyone up.
By Drakira.
Oh wow, you get... Your ant... Yeah. Oh... Cold War Knights are just so useless in this game.
Bleak swords.
They're anti-large, and they lost miserably to that.
Attack. Without question. Onward.
Dread Spears, you'll probably be able to handle these Chaos Knights a lot better than they did.
Eager for battle.
Yeah, we got 2 units of cavalry versus 1 Chaos Knight, and they're losing miserably,
Dark elves.
as is tradition.
Dealers in death. Forward. It is done. Moving out.
Right, Malekith, where are you? Oh, I left you behind. Everything.
Dark Riders. Druki. Forward.
I'm just not paying attention today.
Forward. For the king. Dark shot.
If you attack the... Everyone shoot the Forsaken, because they seem to be running amok.
Corsairs.
These guys actually do fine in melee, because they've got 80 armor, and they've got decent melee stats.
Dark shards. Dark Riders. Druki.
Right, turn around to help with that. Malekith, are you nearly here? You're going to be a little while.
Nagarothi.
This guy's actually casting his spells quite well. Like, Jesus, that's an insane cast. If I hadn't noticed that, I would have lost all of those guys.
Death is coming. Murder awaits. Advance, Druki.
I swear I'm cursed with the only game which has AI that's competent.
Massacre them. To destruction. Moving
Everyone always says, oh, no AI can cast their spells competently. Look at that. There's the proof they can do it.
by your command. Pull back.
Which, I mean, it makes me happy. It means they're not
Death.
brain dead.
Cold one.
Which is a lot more fun. Go on, Malekith. I know you're upset that I left you behind, but I admit the errors of my ways. I need you back, please.
Eager for battle. Murder awaits.
Okay, got Chaos Spawn there.
Corsair has
This little reinforcement army is actually quite small.
bleak swords. The merciless host. Black guards.
Oh, and there's the Chaos Knights
The merciless
coming back from routing.
death.
We should be able to rout them off quite easily.
Dark shards.
Ooh, and there is our... Oh, okay. I've just remembered I've still got a mod installed. So there's a mod I've got installed, which is the Dogs of War mod. And the thing about it is it lets you recruit units from other factions.
Death awaits!
Oh, there's another army. Okay. But
Corsairs.
if you get a unit from a Dark Elf army in an army that isn't Dark Elves, it causes a graphical bug for the
Corsairs.
Murderous Prowess.
Bolt throwers.
So part of the mod removes the Murderous Prowess bar,
Carnage awaits.
but you have to turn the mod off to get it back if you play Dark Elves.
Nagarothi.
I mean, I don't really need to see that bar. It's just a nice little bit of UI to show you what's going on.
Merciless warriors.
At the same time, yeah, I should probably...
Bleak swords.
I mean,
With pleasure.
I don't really need to fix that right now. Like, we'll just see it activate. We don't need to think about it because we can't control when it activates. It just activates by itself.
Forward. Death.
I mean, whether we know it's coming up or not isn't going to affect a lot, to be honest. Malekith, are you in? Yes, you are.
Malekith.
Have you got... You've just got chill winds.
Come forth.
Dark shards.
Dark Shards are being attacked by Chaos Warriors.
Forward.
Melee units, come on in.
Druki forward. By Drakira. Massacre them.
Yeah, everyone, I need you all to come over here. Like, this with single lord isn't that important. Dread Spears, you can stay and chase him.
The merciless host. With pleasure. Cold-blooded
One question, does this have more armor piercing than... 8 armor piercing. That's an okay amount when you fire like 8 bolts per shot. That's not true, it's not 2 projectiles.
Druki. Following orders. Kill them.
Right, go help Malekith out. Just gonna reduce their stats a bit. He's actually doing quite nicely here, just keeping these guys off the main army.
Dark shards. As you say. Die, weaklings. Withdraw. End them. Cold-blooded killers.
You lot come over here.
Back. Dark shards. Orders understood. It is done. Eager for battle.
Right, Malekith, you're getting a bit low. Who is this? That's fine. Aspiring Champions. That's probably... I'd say that's probably why, but Aspiring Champions actually do pitiful amounts of damage.
Malekith comes.
Merciless warriors.
Chosen of King.
Bleak swords. My blade hungers. With pleasure. Blood will flow.
Okay, we've got a hero just randomly running to our guys there.
Ready. We are ready. Black guards. Advance, Druki. By Cain. Corsairs, withdraw. Without question.
Okay, let's get you to fire at
Battle
these guys
call.
now then.
Without question. Moving out. Advance, Druki. Dealers in death.
There we go, Malekith finally calls them to run away. We just threw a lot of damage at them, they're still coming.
Destruction.
Dark Riders.
There we go, minus 16.
Dark shards. We are ready. Advancing.
Everyone help with us here. Malekith, come over here.
Dark Riders.
There we go, that seems to be the victory there.
Back.
So yeah, we lost all the melee infantry, but even in campaign, we don't care about those.
Dealers in death.
Our ranged infantry is very healthy, and that's all we need for the rest of the campaign if we were playing a campaign. So, yeah, that was a pretty basic battle. Had to run up a hill at the start. I think that's just a 5 there. There's nothing really special about that one. It's just a basic battle where you just get a few little waves. Yeah, just sort of your standard quest battle. Let's see, which one next? Let's do... We'll go with the same rule where we'll go for quests as they get further away. So next one will be Destroyer. So, the Azure, led by Tyrion, have foolishly blocked the Witch King's path to the volcano and his objective, the Shrine of Bull. They are not alone, however, as scouts report that Teclis has arrived to support his brother. Taking advantage of the situation, Malekith orders his expendable vanguard to take the brunt of Tyrion's army, pinning down the enemy and paving the way to victory. So this looks like it's Teclis's quest from Malekith's point of view. It is, yeah, because this is where Teclis starts here. Malekith's first army, and then Malekith is here. Okay, so it's the same quest. Oh, it's Tyrion here instead of Teclis now. But Teclis is probably going to come in from both sides about halfway through.
Fools! Herds of Aser clog the path to Vor's petty shrine. Sweep them aside, my kin. Let the king approach the god and have the god kneel. Send forth the vanguard. Have them prepare my way. Vor will deign to bless my sword. He will marvel at my creation. Or I will destroy all of his.
Okay, the one thing I am happy with in this one compared to other ones is that the army is actually moving forward, at least, during the cutscene. And yeah, if I just issue that order for them to run forward, then the Dark Shadow will naturally fall behind. Okay, I don't like that they've got all of their archers in front so that they can get peppered before they get into range. I'm gonna have Malekith come down this side and jump on these units.
I am death.
Want to avoid Malekith being immediately jumped by all the melee when he jumps on their ranged. Let's actually have you sit here, because I know the reinforcements are going to come from these points. You know what, Blackguard of Nagaron, you can come there as well. Do I have another Blackguard? Yes. You can go there. I'm 100% expecting it to be the cavalry reinforcement again. Right, go jump on those, and you can attack. Oh, this is all starting to engage by themselves, which is nice. Hydra can go into battle with those spears. As soon as you get to there, they'll be able to fire. That's fine. How many executioners do I have? 2. They just go straight into the fight. Right, Malekith, what spells do you have? Ooh, you have your Doom Bolt. Yeah. You hover your spell over a unit, they will run away. This spell is so good against infantry, like you don't even notice until the AI uses it on you all the time. Didn't actually do much damage though, never mind. 18 wins of magic for the Soul Sealer. Right, let's get... Right, get all these guys firing at the important things. Fire at... That's Spearman not important, but...
Dark shards.
Okay.
Cold-blooded killers.
Fire at the... White Lines of Grace? No, fire at the Phoenix Guard. There we go. Alright, Malekith, we need you to get over here and stop these artillery pieces firing. Come on, Malekith. There you go. You made it out eventually. Throw another Doom Bolt down. Throw it on those Spearmen there. Good, there you go. You're on top of that now. And here's Teclis reinforcements. Okay, it's not a bunch of horses like I thought. Ah, there are the horses. Okay, yep. Okay, this army is actually dying horrifically now. If you just stay there and let them approach you. Right, hopefully the Blackguards should be able to deal with all of these Illyrians. Illyrian Reavers aren't amazing fighters, and Blackguards actually do very well at just wiping out large units. Well, that's how it feels when you face them anyway.
Die, weaklings! Kill everything!
Yeah, let's try and get this army all wiped out before we start trying to focus on this part again.
Corsairs!
Good. The AI is actually choosing good targets as well. Not chase those away. That'll lead you towards this fight here.
Moving out!
Setting forth. Annihilate them.
Skilled murderesses. Outcry!
I am their doom.
Okay, that is probably...
Onward,
Yeah.
spreading misery. Carnage course.
I accidentally clicked on these guys as well. Okay, you guys all go help with this now.
Glorious destruction!
Malekith. These guys are all blobs, so now's the time for you to just drop every single spell you have.
Kla!
Dark shards! Executioners! Nagarothi!
Of course, Tyrion's just going to tank it out in the middle there for as long as he can.
Kill maim!
Battle ready!
Yep, the Blackguard I have been completely fine dealing with all that.
Suffering for all!
Malekith, please get over there and stop being distracted by fancy flying chickens.
Hear my words. Death awaits.
Yeah, that's some really good damage. 300 kills.
Dead.
And Teclis just decided to burn all his friends to death. Oh, and you're getting probably shot by our own Dark Shards.
Die, weaklings!
All shall tremble.
If you fight it here, it shouldn't... Right. This spell is actually pretty good just to use on melee units because it splits the damage between all of the models.
Cold-blooded killers!
And I could dive on top of that.
Dark shards!
Okay.
Massacre them!
Got worried they wouldn't turn around then, but then they did at the last seconds. Okay, that actually wasn't worth it. It hasn't given us pretty much any power reserves at all.
We understand. Dark shards!
Each fire into there, and you're going to go start attacking these guys. Oh, the Phoenix decided to come back to life.
Onward! By Cain!
Quickly now!
Withdraw! Blackguard!
Oh yeah, I was thinking, where have those Blackguard gone? They've just running down enemy units. Okay, those are not too large. Let's get Malekith out again.
Spreading misery.
We just wanted to disrupt that arrow fire for a little bit.
Malekith.
Teclis is running after him on foot. Oh, and you also have a breath attack. Just go breathe on them. So, your stinky breath.
Dark shards!
Didn't know why I did that, but I guess I did. I can't take it back now. It's recorded and on the internet forever.
Malekith.
Dark shards! Corsairs! Ha! Eager for battle!
It is
Okay, Malekith, you can deal with some Dragon Princes, right?
Dark elves!
How is this Phoenix still running around? Get him. I think, yeah, he's used up all of his regeneration. He's healed like 5 times more than likely.
Dark shards! For the king!
Come on, we've got to be getting army losses any second now.
Attack!
Malekith comes.
There we go. That's the army losses. Alright, so... Again, not too hard of a fight. I think that was made a lot easier by the fact that I played Teclis' quest first. Which actually is a bonus. Like, the quest becomes a lot more interesting when you know you fight it from both sides. It becomes a lot more interesting in that way. I think I'll still just... I think I'm still just going to give it a 6 though, because it's still not special. It's fun that you get to fight it from both sides. That's like the good thing. Yeah, we'll say 6. If you ever start feeling that I'm getting a bit too harsh, just take whatever I say and add 1 point to it. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's a 6 for now, maybe a 7 if I decide to be less harsh. Right, so Supreme Spell Shield. The Witch King has come upon the mosquito swamps and sees that they are guarded by lizard men. Reptiles are an annoyance that must be fought if Malekith is to claim back his spell shield. Calls out to the Dark Elf Captain Stranus. He calls out to the Dark Elf Captain Strenius has hidden to ambush him. Okay. I was just trying to get my head around what that actually meant. Right, telling them that they will now work for him or face his wrath. It's now the lizardmen that face an ambush. Okay, so that means we get allies in this. We get some Dark Elf allies at some point. I have played all of Malekith's quests. Oh. Never mind, I don't remember this quest at all. Thought I played all of Malekith's quest. I guess I didn't play this one. Right, this might be a bit difficult if we're going by tech lists.
Those that thought to slay me, know that I hold no grudge. For betrayal is part of our way. But now I expect you to die for me. The reptiles will seek to snare us, but we are the hunters. The trap is mine to spring. Ensure it is executed. Begin the attack. Return to me my spell shield. Ensure we are the hunters, not the prey.
Alright, as is tradition with an ambush battle, and you have the ability to pause immediately. Because it's just like, okay, we need to figure out where we want to put our units. Okay, we've got 2 monsters coming from this side, so let's get the 2 units of Blackguard on this side. We've got 2 units of Corsairs on each side. And the last unit of Blackguard on this side. We have got Shades who are stalking, so we can run those away. We'll do the same with these Cold One Knights, because we know they're useless. And these guys, you go in the middle. Right, who else has not been given an order? We've got 3 units of Blackguard Corsairs, okay. And a Blackguard. And let's get our heroes in the middle. Yeah, everyone's got double arrows, so that means everyone's been given an order. Defend against the ambush until your forces get here. It looks like they're just walking in. I don't know how many units are hidden in each of these things. Yeah, these guys can be seen because they can't hide. I don't know why I can see the skink skirmishers. Yeah, with the skink skirmishers being right there, let's just send our cavalry right at them. Hopefully they're able to catch them. No, they are poisoned and skirmishing. That's a lot of skink skirmishers. Are these chameleon skinks? Yes, they are.
Battle ready. Onward. Merciless warriors. Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, just start trying to get these to chase them off. Shades will move you slightly further back. Okay, it looks like we do want most of our infantry on that side. Okay, start charging the chameleon skirmishers. Oh, these guys got tied up. Please keep going after them. Guys going invisible and then causing our guys to lose their commands is quite annoying.
Withdraw! The merciless host! Blood bouquet! Blackguards! Dealers in death!
Right, we'll get you to come over and try and stop these Corsairs getting too destroyed by this.
Forward! Cold ones. Shades.
Yep, I'm kind of sad we've been given 4 units of cavalry for this fight.
Eager for battle.
Right, Malekith, let's give you a spell on top of here.
Hear my
You're gonna go help over
words.
there. Despite how those men look, they actually aren't that heavily armored, with only 45.
Malekith.
I always assume that they're heavily armored because they just don't die. Jesus, that's a lot of force.
The merciless host. Dark Riders.
So the strategy might be to try and, if we do fail this, the strategy might be to try and just overwhelm this side quickly first.
Merciless warriors.
Let's start moving these units in. Critters, come fight for me. Kill the reptiles. Okay.
Cold ones. Onwards to
Yeah, you know
murder.
what, Cold Ones? You're just going to stand in front of my army and you're going to be sacrificial. Well, actually, they are turning their backs to us now.
Mistress of Whispers!
Malekith.
Let's get Chillwind in. Just a bit of damage.
Attend me.
Pull back. Blood for Cain.
Yeah, our back line is completely fine because obviously they're the ranged units. They can kill stuff that comes after them. Breathe some fire on that. So that should hopefully go over my troops' head instead of through their heads. Yeah, that went good enough. Went through some of their heads at the end there.
The Witch King.
Let's do all that.
Kada.
See how many kills and damage that does. It's gonna do a lot of friendly fire, it seems.
Our allies are weak.
Okay, that was a good amount of kills. About... I wasn't paying attention to what the damage number was before that, actually.
Daruki,
Actually left my brain
onward to murder.
second I saw that number change.
Forward.
Corsairs.
Yeah, we're focusing entirely on wiping this out before we go and deal with the rest of that.
Cold-blooded killers.
Advancing. Destroy. Murder awaits. Bloody murder.
Good, they're all routing. Hopefully they'll all shatter soon.
Carnage awaits.
We are ready.
Daruki, forward.
Right, Shades, if you shoot at that.
Die, weaklings.
Mystery upon mystery! Sowing turmoil! Ceaseless!
Just trying to decide exactly where I want this line to form up. Well, if the AI just charges straight at them, I'll charge at them as well. But if my AI doesn't charge at them, we'll wait for them to come to us.
Corsair handbows.
Right, we don't need anyone firing anymore because I think everything is shattered apart from this side. These guys are coming back a bit. Just line these guys up here because they will just kill anyone who comes in, hopefully.
Malekith.
And you.
Sephi!
Battle calls. Terror and death.
Moving out. Kill everything.
Okay, my allies are running off after random scattered units.
Bell and bowl!
Executioners.
We are ready.
Right, before we send the infantry in, let's see if we can get a blade wind on top of that.
Malekith.
Okay, they're still gonna come back because they're not shattered yet. Start firing at will, please.
By your command.
Forward.
Right, we're leaving those guys on that side
Advancing.
just because these are gonna come back again. That should be the last time. Oh, you're on a cold one. Okay.
Attack!
Battle ready. Shades. Onward. On to slaughter. Nagarothi. Battle ready. Massacre them. Corsair.
I like... Do these guys have different voices?
Eager for battle. Shades. Nagarothi. We understand. Orders understood. Druki.
I've never paid attention to that. Like, your different units have different voices.
Dark elves.
I'm guessing there's like a... We know there's a specific guy in this unit who's talking to us. So if we sent these guys into melee, and that guy who's talking to us died, I'm guessing the voice might change. That'd be really cool. Not something I've really thought about before. Because yeah, you do get those times where your unit's fighting, they start saying something and then suddenly they stop. It's because they died. The guy who was speaking died.
Massacre them.
Okay, these guys are still coming back. Come on, please run away forever. If we break them one more time, that should be it.
Withdraw. Merciless warriors. Onward. Onward. We are ready.
Right, good. They're shattered. Is that army losses for them? No.
Corsairs. With pleasure.
All shall tremble.
It's like 9 feral cold ones coming in.
Corsairs. For the king.
Brave feral animals are... that's just not a thing.
Glorious destruction. Going.
If feral animals lost most of their pack, they would all be gone. They would just be like, nope, we're not dealing with whatever did that to us.
Black guards to destruction. Druki. Without question.
Right, I'm going to fast forward a bit now, because... this is a bit of a foregone conclusion. It's just a case of getting everything close enough to actually kill them.
Dealers in death. By Drakira.
Right, you're slowly gaining your magic back. Get some magic from these boys here.
Black guards.
We're going to have to be chasing a lot of skink skirmishers for a long time here at the end. Unless we get the army losses.
Death hag! It shall be!
Malekith is fighting a Saurus. He should win that. And there's the army losses. Excellent. Okay, we don't have to chase the skirmishers around the rest of the fight. There's still a red one. That's fine. Cool. Okay, that wasn't too bad. If we had a full Shade army like most people have, that would have been incredibly easy. But yeah, you do have to put a bit of thought into that. I'm willing to give that one a 6. Because we do have to pause it and think, okay, what do we want to do right at the start here? We see where they come from, but not everything that they have. So we have an idea of what's coming, but not the full picture. And I like that, because it's just like, okay, you expect more, you see a little bit of it, you don't have the full picture. I like that about that quest. Makes that better. Alright, so we've got Morathi's quest now. We've got Heartrender and the Dark Sword. The Wolves of Arnheim offend the Dark Elves with their pure and wholesome tone. It is time to rip them down and kill whoever's on the other side. Some will need to be taken alive, of course. Should the colony be taken, the High Elf defenders are under no illusion as to what their fates will be, and so prepare to fight like trapped vermin. So yeah, Morathi's one of my favourite Dark Elves to play, so I know this quest battle quite well. I like to send my forces like up this hill and just have them set up there. I'm pretty sure they get reinforcements at some point. I played Marathi last maybe a couple month or two ago.
My son will learn that I am not a doll that can be cast aside when he tires of me. I shall take this sanctuary, and from the souls within compose a song of screams and torment. Let them come to the shore, sally from their pristine walls, so I can smear them in Aesir blood. Bring me this colony, sisters. Kill many, but make sure half are taken alive.
Merciless warriors.
Alright, what have we got? Survey your army and choose a formation. Yep. Thank you very much. If you want me to do that, please let me do it. Free battle. So we'll line them up. We don't want our guys in front. We're just going to march straight towards them because this is a pretty basic army, and the army that comes to reinforce, I think, comes from either here or back here. And that army is not usually that bad either. This is a quest you get very early in the campaign, so I don't expect this one to be very hard at all. Let's actually get you guys to... get you all on that side there. Which else you'll go behind the Bleak Swords, because we don't want you getting shot. You have no armor. Marathi, what spells do you have? You have Number Pendulum and Spirit Leech, which is pretty good to start off with. And obviously your K-Knight Assassin. Let's let everyone get organized before we advance.
We are ready.
You know what? You guys can run up there. This... it's been done again. Where the units are on the left-hand side of the unit card, but this unit actually starts over here. It's like mirrored, and I don't know why they like to do that. What are my archers?
We are ready.
Why are you lining up there?
Onward.
I thought they were advancing then. I was like, ooh, okay, that makes things quicker. Okay, let's move them forward, like so. We'll lock these guys in a group and tell them to formation attack. These guys will just march up into range. And you should be ranged a little bit closer. You jump on those archers. Wow, we're losing a crap ton of units on the way there. Yeah, they come from the city here. You know what, you're gonna sit here.
Bolt throwers. Rookie forward.
Marathi, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna come over here as well. We don't need you over there.
Dark Riders. Kill them.
Okay, we don't need you lot over here. You're gonna come to this hill as well.
Is coming. Eager for battle. The merciless host.
These guys have actually run out of range of these guys, so it just needs to move a little bit closer. Marathi, let's...
For the king.
Don't need to use the spells there. We'll use it on this unit when they come down the hill.
The merciless host. Battle ready. Attack! Merciless warriors. Forward.
Battle calls.
Switch your mode. So that's going to be mostly infantry coming down here, I believe.
Dealers in death. Going. Hack. Cut.
Understood.
Right, I don't want people shooting at the Lord, really.
Eager for battle. Withdraw!
Actually, let's get you targeting these here. Let's move you backwards so you don't get shot by these guys. Ooh, and there's Murderous Mastery. You can just charge through this little gap they're leaving. Okay, this should be shattering any second now.
Keep going.
Like, we can see the difference
Forward.
in how these races play from the two quest battles. Like, the morning quest... Well, it's still the morning. The start of the stream quest battle with Lizardmen,
I can.
like, with their mainly infantry-based stuff, you can see... You could see, like, okay, we're losing a lot of stuff in the initial engagement,
Battle ready.
and then losing our killing power because of it. But here, we're losing
Cold
a
blood.
lot of our front line. But we've got our ranged units behind that are just melting everything that they get in range of.
Dealers in death. Murder awaits.
It just shows why a lot of people just like ranged a lot more than
Glorious destruction.
melee factions
Spear.
in this game. Let's get
Withdraw.
you to come up around here. Oh, they got snagged by some spearmen.
Dark elves.
Oh well.
Brides of Cain.
Oh, they've got a lot of units up here.
Dark elves.
Dark Knights, all of you come up here.
Dark shards.
Again,
With
we've got these
blade.
ranged units. That's all of our killing power there. We don't need to worry about our infantry, our frontline infantry, like, at all.
Pull back.
You're still fighting the Lord. That's why you're
Make that
running off.
bleed. Done. Dealers in death at once. Bleak swords.
Right, Marathi, is there? Yes. Oh, 100% put a pendulum through that. Let's see how many kills that gets. 100 kills right off the bat. Nice. And they're all just going to run off now. After taking over 100 kills in that blob,
Back.
they're definitely not sticking around.
Dark elves. Bleak swords.
Hydra, if you come over to this blob here. And they're all wandering down the hill, which is excellent, which means we get a downhill charge on them.
Destroy.
Right, and with this firing into this blob of archers, that should be breaking any second now as well.
Pull back at once.
Right, Marathi, can you use your Penumbral Pendulum again? Use it on these guys. These guys are gonna break with the artillery fire, but we just need a little bit of a poke from these guys here. Yeah, there they go.
Is rout.
Cool. Yeah, that one's a bit more of a fun battle because, again, it's got some terrain to work around. Got this big hill, which we can decide to take advantage of at the start, or just go around, deal with what comes out later. So, I'm going to give that quest a 6. Because, yeah, it's... today. Fun, aka smashed them. I mean, yes. I like winning. Today. Okay. Not sure what that means, but hello there, Daffy Kagi. Yeah, for anyone who is unaware, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the moment, just to see if there's anyone hanging around in either. Alright, so we've just done Marathi's quest, so we got that one done. That was a quick and easy one. And yes, I will admit, I find doing easier battles a bit more fun. Smashing... I think I would have enjoyed this one a bit more if it had been the last battle of the day. Just, I need some nice easy wins to warm up with. Right, so next quest we've got Crone Hellebron, Death Sword and the Cursed Blade. Druchii under Marathi's dominion intercept the Blood Queen's retinue. Helebron is unconcerned, for the time of murder is at hand, and for every enemy throat severed and dedicated to Kain, her twin blades will find their edge once more. Yet this battle, like all the events leading up to it, is of Marathi's machinations. Nothing should be taken as it seems. I don't remember this quest battle. I have completed it, as it says there, but I have no memory at all of what this quest battle is like.
Hear me, Kain. I dedicate all the following deaths to you. Give me your bloody hand so I may hold it, and let it guide me to victory. My retainers advise caution, but I am no coward. The first slash is the sweetest, and I always strike first.
Right. Okay. So. Right, I do have a bit of a memory of this now. So we have two Dark Elves forces on each side, each with their own bolt thrower. And we've got just the main Beastman force in the middle. So, let's see this. It's given us 4 units of cavalry again. I think what I want to do is like focus my army on one side and then just sweep over, rather than trying to split up and deal with them all at the same time. We're going to do that. We're probably going to get charged by this, but we'll send half the army to this, and the other half deal with this charge. This is all melee infantry, so tell you what, let's just pause it quickly. Let's get these guys, the Dark Shards, and the... Yeah, we'll use those guys to defend this. And everyone else, we're going to send over to this artillery position. Yeah, you guys come over to artillery as well. And you. Make sure I've got everyone I wanted. Yeah. Because I don't believe these guys move at all. They just sort of stay still. Right, just waiting for everyone to get into position. This guy's going to have to turn a little bit in their formation.
It is done.
Right, if you guys come
Without question.
left, you guys come to the right. You know what, let's group these guys, just so I can visibly see who's on each side. There we go, that's better.
Helebron!
Cast the Beastmen with all haste. Reaper Bolt throwers advance on both flanks.
Lead them!
Okay, they do start advancing. Yeah, I've got a plan for that.
Witch elves!
Right, Witch Elves start advancing as well. And you guys start advancing.
Spreading despair!
Dark Riders. Dark Shards.
Right, let's set you on guard mode. Always remember to set your ranged units on guard mode. Okay, what have we got here? Centaurs. Okay.
Dread spears. For the king. We are ready.
Okay, usually they send them around the outside to try and flank you, but they haven't done that this time, which is convenient.
Looking forward. Going. Understood.
Actually, you're going to go for
Kill them.
those archers, and you're going to go for the bolt throwers.
Named! On to murder! On to murder! Brides of Cain!
Orders understood. Advance, true king.
Yeah, just swivel into the ranged units for a little bit, just to get them interrupted.
Corsairs.
Okay, here's that little flanking
Dark
thing there
Shards.
that I was expecting from them.
Advance, true king. Dealers in death, eager for battle.
One thing that I love about Hound units, I really like using Hound units, is that whenever they charge a unit of archers, they get really mixed in there. It makes it really hard to get your archers away from them.
Merciless
And then they just run out super easily as well. It's one of the reasons I really love just letting those archers walk away, are you?
Cold one,
One reason I really love using Warhound units.
dark shards, onward. Cold-blooded
Okay,
killers.
we are getting a bit overwhelmed
Dark
up
shards.
here.
We understand. At once, cold-blooded killers. On to slaughter. Advance, Druki.
Alright, start firing at those.
Dark shards, eager for
There you go.
battle.
This fight is going fine. I'm able to just sort of leave this alone to sort itself out. Okay, they're shattered. You can come over.
It is done. We understand.
Just have to worry a bit about this side.
We are ready. Dealers in death.
Okay, I want you to actually go into combat. You don't want to stand there.
Battle ready. The merciless host.
Good, you scared them off before they ran to charge in. That's what I'd like to see.
Dark shards.
We have to do the same with these gore herds. Alright, I'm hoping my Cold One Knights will win here. Who are you? Dread Spears. Okay.
Dark shards. Slay them. Eager for battle. Cold ones. Dark riders to destruction.
Okay, let's get you guys targeting those spearmen now. Ooh, I'm gonna try and keep my guys from targeting shattered units
Forward.
whenever I can. But it's just a waste of time going after shattered units.
Executioners advancing. Dark shards.
God lord. Come in, but he's... Oh, is he shattering? No. Do you have Unbreakable? No. Just he's not afraid of what he's dealing with.
All shall die.
Oh, they shattered. Awesome.
Hellebron.
Alright, their bolt throwers have just gotten into range here. But all of their defensive units have abandoned them. So, yeah, run them down. I was going to have these guys attach the archers there, but I think it's a bit more important we get rid of these first.
Murderous. Bringers of death.
Okay, how are we doing here? You should be fine. Yeah.
Dark shards.
Dark Shards are dealing more than enough damage to get rid of them.
Druki, as you say. Dark riders.
We don't need two Dark Riders on the same artillery, so make sure these guys go around.
Onwards to murder.
They're getting, like, Dark Bolted or something.
Riders. Following orders.
That's going right on top of their artillery, so I'm more than happy to just sit there and take that.
Druki.
And there they are, they're all shattering. I think that both of these Dark Elves are separate armies as well, so this is 3 army losses we're going to have to trigger.
Merciless warriors. Dark riders. Corsairs, as you say. Cold ones. Blood will.
Yeah, let's just fast forward this. We know we've won. We just need to wait for everyone to break. There they go. Cool, and that is Hellebron's quest done. So again, pretty simple quest. Thinking about giving it a 5 or a 6. Again, think I will give it a... give that one a 6, because it does give us a situation where, like, okay, you have to choose between... You can either attack the center force really quickly, kill them, and then go after each of them. There's a little bit of thought to doing it. It's... well, it's not really thought put into it. It's more... we've given you multiple ideas of how to deal with it very easily. Yeah, I'll say 6 to be kind to it. Right, next up, we've got Lockyer Fellheart. Yeah, we're flying through these Dark Elf quests. So, Helm of the Kraken. Let's go on that. So, while in dock at Chupa Yotel, the Skaven strike. Their sorceress leader believes they have weakened the Kraken Lord, and while he licks his wounds and pride in port, the Ratmen will take the spoils and infamy for themselves. But they could not be more wrong. They are not the hunters, but the hunted. Fellheart knew the creature that cursed his helm would help to an incursion here. So his crew lay in wait for the Skaven thieves to board. Before the day is done, Fellheart shall sluice the decks in rat blood and restore the helm of the Kraken to its former lustre. I'm assuming sluice means like to clean the deck of the ship. I don't know. I'm assuming that's a boating term. So this makes me curious about whether this is going to be like a special Black Ark map, like with Malus. So I'm very curious about what this map's going to be. Oh, it's just a normal Black Ark map. Never mind. I was so disappointed with Black Ark maps. I'm really hoping that Black Arks get a siege map in the next game. It just makes so much sense to give Black Arks a siege map. Or at least a minor settlement map.
Steady, my corsairs! The Skaven come! They think to board my tower in secret, but no creature steps upon the blessed dread without my knowing. The rodent sorcerer sends his minions, but this is no sinking ship. No rats are welcome here. Be merciless. The Kraken rumbles. My helm thirsts for the power it lacks, and these vermin filth will quench it. Agreed.
I don't listen to Loki enough. Like, all the voicing acting in this game is great. Just some of them just have that ring to it that's like, that's nice. Well, I'm not sure if I should say nice to listen to. I'm not sure how I would put it, to be honest. Nice to listen to sounds like oh, I would listen to this voice all day if I could. I wouldn't. But I appreciate the voice acting with Loki quite a bit. Oh, Loki, I do need to tell you to go somewhere. What can you do, Loki? Dreaded Duelist. Okay, that's not bad. 60-second cooldown's nice and quick. So, I highly doubt that there's going to be an ambush or extra part to this fight.
Dark Riders!
So far, this is just looking like just a standard battle, to be honest. Just someone's attacked your Black Ark in the quest. Well, this is a quest, but someone's attacked your Black Ark in the campaign map. This is basically what fight you're going to be dealing with. We'll see if we get an ambush. Always expect an ambush in a quest battle. It just seems to be a crutch that a lot of quest battles lean on to make themselves special. So long as we get our cavalry on top of these death globes, then this just isn't a threat at all. Clan rats do nothing. Plague monks are a little bit scary sometimes. Ah, we have some gut runners coming around the outside. Of course we did.
Cold-blooded killers! Dark Riders!
Dark Riders should be one of the few cavalry who's fast enough to catch them because of their poison. As in, usually cavalry can't catch gut runners because gut runners have poison. I'm expecting another gut runners coming around this side then.
Druki, forward!
But we've gone into combat with the gutter runners and are immediately losing. That's... Please. Please win a fight, cavalry. Be worth your lot in life.
Bleak swords.
Prove to the average
Following
player that
orders.
you're not
At
useless.
once.
Please.
Very well.
At once.
Brides of Cain! Witch elves!
Yeah, well, I was originally planning for these to get those bombardiers, but instead they're getting killed by the gutter runners in melee.
Dark shards. Battle ready.
Yeah,
Mothers of
these guys do so much damage.
Skilled murderesses!
Withdraw.
Pull up! Warrior for Cain!
Right, please get on top of those so we just don't have another situation of that. Jeez, our front line just left immediately.
Withdraw. Eager for battle. On to slaughter. No survivors.
Yeah, because I left these guys to fight the gutter runners alone, they are losing now.
We are ready. Corsair handbows. Dark shards. Withdraw.
I'm guessing... I'm assuming that Black Arcs existed when the Dark Elves first came out.
Massacre them.
Or were they released when Lokier was brought out?
Dark shards.
I can understand this being a quest battle if Lokier was released at the same time as Black Arcs.
Retreat.
But if this is just a quest battle that's been designed for Lokier after
Corsairs.
Black Arcs became a thing, then I'm honestly quite disappointed
Pack.
that this is just a tough fight on a Black Arc.
Forward to destruction. Death is coming.
Yeah, you just keep fighting those. I think you'll be fine there.
Cold-blooded killers.
How's the cavalry doing? Yeah.
Onwards to murder.
Oh, they do get reinforcements.
Terror and death. Murder awaits. Onward. It is done. Corsairs.
Yep, you guys need to be shooting at these.
Destroy. To destruction. Dark shards.
Like, these are doing 100% of the damage. How many kills you got? 69 kills. Nearly 10,000 damage. Over 10,000 damage now. How much damage did you do? 6,000 damage.
Corsairs.
Yeah, we just need to ignore gutter runners without cavalry and just get on.
To murder. Advancing. Corsairs. Back.
Get on the globadiers immediately.
Witch elves! Bringers
Oh,
of death!
I don't know why you guys are all the way over here. Come on over.
Destruction. Bleak swords. Slash. Kill.
Are you guys firing? You are.
Orders understood. No mercy.
Oh, now we've got death runners. Okay, we get a very small, weak army to deal with this quest.
Murder awaits.
For all the high tier Skaven that come in.
By your command. Advance, Druki. Dark shards. We are ready.
Yep, we're gonna have to restart that. Oh yeah, we can see the gutter runners in, and we can see two armies. We don't even get a full stack. Wow. Okay. All right, we can skip the cutscene. Dirty Skaven. Yep. All right. Yeah, we don't get any time to organize either. I'm gonna have to try and abuse the AI a little bit, I think, because of the amount of stuff it's throwing at us. Okay, it did that thing again where it just changed my... What's it called? My, organization. Let's try bringing the Witch Elves around the outside this time. Just leave this as a front line and don't use the Witch Elves at the front. We'll bring it around this way this time because they're going to start following. The aim is to sort of get them to path weirdly so that they start just squishing up around this corner. That should slow down how quickly they come in, and it'll give us more time to maneuver the cavalry into position. Plus, obviously, we saw the first set of reinforcements comes from here. Plus, we know that we got some gutter runners coming from this point. Although that means we probably don't want these witch elves here to be the first to get attacked, because they have no armor, which means they will just get disintegrated by any ranged attack. The only issue this could cause is if these guys get smushed up right in the middle of the blob. It looks like the Rat Ogres are focusing on the Dark Riders. Hope they change their minds about that. Dark Riders should outrun them. Okay, that is actually really annoying that the Rat Ogres are doing that. Okay, they're sending some clan rats back that way as well. Yeah, see that? There we are. We're getting them all blobbing up here, which is going to slow them down a bit. And hopefully that'll cause them all to trickle in a bit more. Yeah, the AI in this battle isn't so great. Can't remember if it was the last quest battle. I think it was the quest battle before the last, where they were throwing down really good fire spells and everything. Right, troops have been uncovered. Yep. Bleak swords. If you start chasing those away.
Bleak swords.
If the gut runners are using their ammo on bleak swords, I really don't care.
No mercy.
Dark Riders.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Battle ready.
They're sending this guy out in front of everyone, which is strange.
Dealers in death. Corsair hand.
They're going to do that. I'm going to start trying to snipe them off straight away.
Carnage awaits. Onwards to murder. For the king. My blade hungers. Corsairs.
Right, you just got to start moving these guys erratically just so that they're less incentivized to start shooting at them.
We understand. Bleak swords. Murder awaits.
Oh, I left these cavalry alone for seconds too long, and now they're dead. Right, we've got our archers on that nice and quick, so that they've not been able to do their ridiculous amount of damage.
Cold-blooded killers. On to slaughter.
Look here, if you go join that fight, you try and get out of the right way of that. Nope.
Slaughter them. Yeah. Orders understood.
Oh, okay, they get into combat with them. We'll just hope that they manage to kill enough of them to rout them off.
Corsair handbows.
We're going to need you to come around the outside.
Talak, spreading despair.
Okay, how have you still got full ammo?
Ha! On to
Oh, you're a
violence.
different unit, that's why. You go around that way, you go around that way.
Spreading despair. Witch elves, on to murder.
You know what, coming this way, you're going to run back that way.
Dark shards. No mercy. Corsair handbows.
Okay, they lost... They didn't lose very many units, but they lost about half their health. So that's going to be useful, kind of.
Druki.
The only thing I'm worried about is using these witch elves to flank with them right there.
On to violence.
Go in.
This is madness.
Dealers
But actually, this is working quite well. It's just kiting a bit. Oh, and they're moving away.
dark elves. Onward. Druki. Forward. Onwards to murder.
Very good. They're skirmishing away because they see them coming, and they're very fast.
Merciless warriors. End them.
Right, good. This is going a lot better than last time. Our balance of power has still gone down.
Dark elves.
And, oh, they're coming from both sides at the same time. Ugh.
Onwards to murder. Terror. Cold-blooded killers. Going. Death is coming. Murder away.
Yeah, you may be looking at this quest battle and going, oh, this looks a bit difficult. It's not a difficult fight, it's just the army that I've been given.
Eager for battle.
And it's a very small army that I've been given.
By Cain. Eager for battle.
Talak, make them die.
I think the best we can hope for is that these guys will get chased off before the rest of them arrive.
Dark shot.
And we're going to conserve ammunition on these guys.
Carnage awaits.
Get all our archers together. Look here.
Murder.
Go into this fight. Oh, you need to shoot at them.
Onward. With pleasure.
We're just going to lose these Dark Witch Elves because they can't catch up with them. They can't get away from them, so they're literally just done for. We can't save them.
No mercy!
Talak,
Moving out.
moving out.
Good, those been routed off the field.
Corsair handbows. Daruki.
Okay, how many of those are left? Good, they're shattered. Stop firing. Stop firing, stop firing, stop firing, stop firing, stop firing.
Look here, Fellheart!
The merciless
And these are just Night Runners rather than Gut Runners, which bodes well.
Elves.
Means they don't have poison and they won't randomly
dark shot.
become invisible and
Corsair
deactivate targeting. These guys are just kind of, yeah, they're dying. So
Talak, at Senlu.
I will never care about my cavalry, and yeah.
to destruction. Battle ready.
I think I need you to shoot at the rat ogres because they are going to be an issue for the infantry.
I dare!
Corsair
Pull back a bit.
Advance.
We might have a bit of skirmish wars.
Witch elves. I am death.
They were way out of your range. What are you doing? That's not fair.
Merciless
Okay.
warriors. The merciless host. Bloody murder. Dark shards.
Right, let's just get these firing at these.
Blade hungers. Glorious destruction.
What's this back here? Oh, just the
Corsair.
witch elves being skirmished off.
Eager for battle. Cold-blooded killers.
Nagaroth.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep our melee infantry in reserve while they've got so much skirmishing stuff around.
Look here, Fellheart!
And of course, they've got the Death Runners. I forgot completely about Death Runners.
Dark shards. We are ready.
You can get into
Daruki,
melee combat with the
forward.
Death Runners for now.
Battle ready.
Witch elves. Femme fatale.
At once!
I'm actually
Eager for
surprised they
battle.
managed to get out of that engagement so easily.
Corsair handbows. Corsairs. End them. Dark shards.
On to murder.
Back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they expect you to win this with such a small army. It's like the High Elves, all of their quests gave you an army that was very suited to the battle.
Back.
The Lizard Men seem to have this problem as well. This is the only time it's happened with the Dark Elves,
Forward.
where I feel like the army you've been given is just not up to snuff.
Crack 'em more!
Corsair handbows. Nagorothi. Daruki. Without question. Dark shard.
Right, start shooting at them.
Nagarothi.
Corsair handbows.
Right, Lokir's in the middle of a blob. I mean, I can't really do anything about that right now.
Corsair handbows. Dark elves.
Oh, those are my guys running off the edge. Okay. Yeah, and now they're getting skirmished by the Night Runners.
Corsair handbows.
Witch elves. Moving out.
Okay, which else? If you go try and help with this at least.
Corsair handbows.
Losing ground.
In death.
Stop using your ammo on that. Just
Advance, Druki.
hope that they run off the battlefield.
Merciless warriors.
At Senlu!
Corsair handbows.
No, just actually, yeah, just keep going after that.
Shards. Eager for
Good, they actually went off the battlefield. That's what you want to see. I may have to, like, corner camp it. Just because I need to try and route them and get them immediately off the battlefield.
Corsair handbows.
But I don't...
Murder awaits.
I'm not really in the mood for doing, like, really cheesy stuff like that.
Let them despair.
Dark shards. On to slaughter. The merciless host.
So, is that it for the Death Runners? Was it just the one unit?
Slaughter them.
You get into melee with that.
Bringers of death.
Dealers in
And no, there's some more Death Runners.
Cold-blooded killers.
Look here, Bellhawk!
Moving
Yeah, we're
out.
completely surrounded.
Murder is mine!
Oh, there's even more Death Runners. Ugh. Hold on.
We are ready. Battle calls. To
No, yeah, they've been
destruction.
grabbed by the Night Runners.
Dark shards. Going.
Death and plunder!
Oh, there's more Death Runners. Okay, yeah. No, we're not going to be able to beat that. Yeah, the quest battle is pretty dull. It's just a fight on the Black Ark with some bonus creatures. That's going to be a 5. I'm not going to try and fight that. That's too much to throw at this army. And they even come in with chevrons as well. Ugh. Oh, and we don't... Like... Are these chevrons we gained throughout the battle? Because, yeah, one thing that we got with the High Elf quests is that we started with quite a lot of chevrons on each of our units for each battle. Yeah. That's going to be a 5. I'm not going to attempt that again because I that feels like hitting my head against a brick wall. Yeah, let's move on to Malice. Hopefully this doesn't have the same problem. We'll see. So we have Rise of Darkness and the Warp Sword of Cain. I think the Rise of Darkness is his final battle. Yeah, that's his final battle. So we'll do the Warp Sword of Cain first. Right. To take the thirst of the legendary Warp Sword of Cain, Malice must enter the Warp Gate and face the horrors that await him in the Chaos Wastes. All the while, his self-control waxes and wanes with the torment of demonic rage that bubbles within him. He was always arrogant and ambitious, even by Druchi's standards. This curse has convinced him that no foe can best him, and especially not today. The blade has already tasted chaos-tainted blood. By the time the battle is over, it will be glutted with it. I expect this is against Lot Skaven. Oh no! Kolek! Did it mention Kolek in here? No, we're fighting Kolek. Uh-oh, that's scary. With reinforcements expected. Alright, let's see. Okay, the battle map looks interesting. We got a good amount of ranged units, so that's all the damage we probably need. We've got Scourge Runners, which are ranged again. I think they have an anti-Lars missile.
The Chaos Wastes. A brutal and horrific place. But I am no stranger to these twisted lands. My past exploits have brought me to far worse realms. The Warp Sword hungers and must be fed. Something here entices it greatly. Dark energies surge from the blade, more so than when it tasted the blood of those pathetic, chaos-crazed beastmen. Is it me who wields the sword, or the sword that wields me? Zarkan would surely say it is neither. But I do not depend on you, cursed demon. While I am still in control, the Blade's thirst will be sated. It will be empowered once more. By the god of murder, there is more than enough chaos blood to spill here. And spill it I will. Immediately!
So, one thing that makes me curious about Malus. I haven't played him a lot. I played him a couple times. Well, by a couple times I mean I started both of his campaigns on the Vortex and Mortal Empires. I wasn't a big fan of them. But I wonder if Zarkan really speaks a lot to him in dialogue at all. So I know Zarkan speaks to him
Moving out!
on the campaign map. He will just randomly say things to you, and Malus will be really weepy and sad about it. But like, from what I'm aware of, in the stories they have like a back and forth sort of thing, where they do talk to each other, have their opinions, have their disagreements, all that. Obviously, demons possessing people, as you would think, people not happy about that. But like, I wonder if they actually have any conversations in the game apart from just those little campaign moments. Okay, there's something. I've seen this thing hidden in the tree the whole time, but it's not hidden. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Are you the anti-large version? You're not. Oh, there's a lot of Dragon Ogre Shaggoths here. What's this? Yeah, Malphos mystifying miasma. So you may look at this and go, "Oh, we've not been getting any anti-large. We've got ranged units. Ranged units are anti-large."
Onward! Eager for battle!
It looks like they were approaching us, but now they're running away again. Okay, these are anti-large, which is like the only problem happening here. We haven't got any anti-large infantry to pin them down with. We have got cavalry that we don't care about. Let's just get all of these guys shooting at the Shaggoth. Yeah, as you can see, that's their large is anti-large, and they're turning around. No, please charge in and distract them. You know what? You guys come over here. I'm just gonna get all of my range focus on this until it's dealt with. Malus, are you Doomstack material yet? No, we're not giving a Doomstack Malus here. We've got no ward save whatsoever. The Medusa's anti-infantry, so we shouldn't really be using that. Oh, I noticed that just a little bit too late. Oh, and we get enemy reinforcements. Excellent. I don't know how many we managed to get out of there. Not that many, it seems. Okay, these units came back. Good. All these Dragon Ogres are running away. Let's just ignore that for now. Start focusing on this set of units that are coming in. If you can defeat Chaos Warriors, hopefully. If you go after the Shaggoth, you might be able to rout him off. Malus, is there anything? I don't know what this does. Causes minor damage to self, leadership, and melee defense buff. Debuff. Alright, Kolek's come in. Oh, and it's just a couple of flying manticores to disrupt the ranged. Okay, so I see the exact reason for this reinforcement now. I'm curious, will defeating Kolek do considerable morale damage. Oh, there's Chosen here as well. Excellent. Right. Hydra, come in here. Keep chasing those for me. That's someone being wiped out or someone running away? Someone running away. Shades, if you could come on out. You are literally my best ranged unit. I don't want you being in the middle of a fray.
Battle ready. Understood.
Good. Kolek's dead. Excellent.
Destroy. Shades. Forward.
Right. What do I... You've run out of magic very quickly again. Shades, I can use that on you. It's not going to kill any models. As I said before, it just does damage equally to all units.
Ruthless. Relentless.
Right, Medusa, anti-infantry, come over here. Yeah, this unit has done well enough. He wiped out a good amount of the units and did damage to these two. Right, range units. Continue to just be the carriers of this army. Where's this map? Here.
We are ready.
Okay, we've lost that unit there, but that's not a huge deal.
Chariots. We are ready.
Malice, where are you at that? Wow, you've I have to remember, I can just activate Zarkan at any point and he'll just gain all his health back, so long as he doesn't break. Basically, if I see him about to break, I'll activate Zarkan.
By Kane.
Ooh, our Hydra just got a heal. That's nice. This is only good against unarmored units. What about this? Good against armor. We'll try that out. What? Malice, how did you... What? You had 1500 health and I stopped paying attention for a second and you died. Oh, I'm actually super annoyed by that. What? I stopped paying attention for a half a second. Did he just like... Does he have an ability that kills himself or something? That seemed out of nowhere. Oh, we've won this anyway. We've got ranged units still.
Die, weaklings. Going. Murder awaits.
If you shoot at those Chaos Warriors. And Manticore's back. Manticore, please leave my shades alone. Okay, that looks like it might be army losses because everyone's wavering. No, maybe not. It's just everyone's wavering. Close. Shoot at them. You come shoot at the Chosen. We'll let these... Oh, I was about to say we'll let these Dark Stars do a bit of tanking, but they immediately went, nope, we're not doing that anymore. And that's the army losses there. Awesome. Ooh, I've never actually noticed the moon up in the sky in any of the maps yet. It's huge. That's very close. Is there a second moon anywhere? No, just the one moon. Yeah. Our quest was okay. I'm getting very conscious that I'm giving everything 5s and 6s, but I'm just not feeling like any of them are worthy. Many of them are worthy of more. I'm going to give that one a 5, yeah, because it's basically just a Chaos Army runs at you, you kill the Chaos Army. The map's okay. But yeah, nothing too special. Right, the Rise of Darkness. I'm expecting this one to be a good one, because this one gives you an interesting map. So, as Malus prepares to return to Nagaroth, aboard his Black Ark, it seems that Clan Eshin have no have other plans and have gathered to intercept him. The recent murderous attentions of the assassin brood had not been as random and as senseless as they appeared. It's the demon they want. But they must know as well as Malice does that they are going to have to kill him to get it. Malice had heard of the Ratman assassin's Death Master Snitch, but now has the feeling that he may be about to get much more closely acquainted with him. Okay, yeah, so this is the Skaven defense battle, where we get the Black Ark defense map. Like, this map, why is this not a map for Black Arks in general? I'd love it if they added that. Like, this would very easily just be a special map for Black Arks that are too close to the coastline.
Well, well, well. It appears my business here in the Southlands is not over. The rat maniacs amass in much greater numbers this time. They really don't want me to leave. If I could rip you from my soul, Sarkhan, I would gladly give you up to these beasts. If only things were so simple. My affliction will be dealt with soon anyway. The Witch King promises it. I need only to get back to Naggaroth with this Black Ark's cargo of scrolls. But first, I will end this here and now. The verminous menace cannot be allowed to follow me back to the land of Chill. The elusive Death Master is nearby. Let him come. Should he get close, by Kain's cup, I will cut him down, along with the rest of his pathetic brood. Of course!
Oh, okay. Yeah, we saw that these guys were running across. We know that this was all moving about while we were watching the cutscene, which again, I've already said, I don't like it when the game does that. Don't start units moving until the cutscene is over. We've got all of our shades at the front ready to take this charge. Actually, no, that's just for ranged units. That's fine. Right, so yeah, I like this map. It's well, it's got 2 choke points, which, I mean, this one is kind of useless because they were already on it. But I've got a set of choke points here. I might just run all my units onto the bridge and just cover each side. We've got a force coming in behind them here, which that force will probably come down and help us squash this quite easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these to run away using the cavalry. Are any of these storm vermin? They are all storm vermin. That makes that a bit more scary. Right, so we're going to get you 3 lined up here, because you're the anti-infantry, and it looks like their large is going to probably come around the back. So we're going to put the Blackguard along here. Shades, you're just going to line up at the top. I'm not sure how to use my chariots in a choke situation. Because our only ways out have been cut off, basically. So I may just run the chariots, try and run them straight through that front line. Both of these have missile attacks, which are quite useful. Let's put you slightly higher ground. Have you face backwards, actually. Malice, please don't die randomly this time. I will pay much closer attention to you, hopefully. Are you flying this time? Yeah, you're still flying, and our sorceress is flying this time as well. Okay. Good, they're running away straight away because they're like, oh, something fast is coming towards us. Oh, does this firewall moving? Ooh, it does. I do really like Medusas and Blood Rakshines. They're really cool looking units, and I really like how they attack, but they don't perform as well as I'd like them to. I think I just need to think of a better way to support them. Just notice you're flying very close to the ground. Okay, instead of running straight into... Alright, hopefully our Blackguard can get through here before... Nice. Instead of
awaits.
running into that. We're just going to get you join the front line.
Quick! Get going!
Now, what was that? Oh, they can just...
I can!
They just summons Deathmaster Snitch on top of
Dark blade!
Merciless warriors.
my guys. Okay.
To destruction!
Oh, and the paralyzed Malice. That's fine. As soon as Malice is unparalyzed, he can just go deal with that. Okay, they're not reaching us here yet, so we're just going to continue focusing all our forces on this side.
Terror and death!
Yeah, Snitch doesn't really stand a chance against two
Sorceress
heroes.
of Rome. Sorceress!
Right, so let's see. Let's try Doombolt. As soon as it stops, there you go. It made up its mind. It's gonna go there.
Arrow then!
We're gonna watch this. See how much damage this does. Four kills. It's not amazing, but it's something.
Oriole, Sarius!
James!
Get Chillwind through these guys. Are you in range to shoot? You are. You are shooting them. Good. And Deathmaster Snitch is, yeah, he's running away.
Master Druki!
Didn't think anyone expected anything different from Mr. Snitch in this situation. Right, yeah, they have got their large units come from the back, so I did make a good choice putting the halberds there.
The enemy attempts landing.
Camera really doesn't like this chasm here. I'm gonna have to try and keep my camera here so it doesn't go up and down all over the place. Dragon, let's just bring you over and start nomming on something. Oh wow, you just went... Did you just go straight through that line? I don't know.
Rodent scum! Blackguards! No survivors!
Do they always do that? They literally just didn't... They didn't even have a collision box with them. Oh, Snitch, why are you at full health again? What?
Blighted one!
Was that an illusion?
Execute them!
Die, scum!
Sorceress of
Oh,
Rome!
I just realized I sent my sorceress after it. Nope, don't do that.
Run, melee!
Yeah, these forces are... Oh, yet another pretender. So this isn't the real Snitch. This is just
Fast!
a clone or something.
Dark sorceress!
Blackguards! Nagarothi!
Yeah, there's something about that bridge and Doom Wheels that the game really doesn't like. So we're just going to stop putting that on the bridge. Do it for Flame Breath. Just get that in there. Dragon, where are you? Yep, you're dealing with that there. Yeah, this force here is just making this a bit trivial back here.
Merciless warriors! Hack! Cut!
Okay, our hero is getting beaten up this time by Snitch.
Execute!
Lord of the Hag! Marching!
Oh, it may have been an ability, because these do damage to himself, don't they? Yeah, that may have been why he randomly deleted himself. Yeah, I'm guessing that's why he deleted himself last fight.
We are ready! Massacre
Okay, I'll pay more attention to when I use those abilities from now on, so I don't delete Malice again. Yeah, he loses like a lot of health from using that ability. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for Snitch's final reveal. So usually, if it's rules of 3, we fought 2 fake Death Masters, which means the third one's going to be the real one.
I thirst!
Executioners!
Let's drop this down here, because this is good against lower model units, and we can get some brats in there at the same time. At least I think that's the case. Yeah, 2 died, 3 died, 4 died. Yeah, it's like casting a Spirit Leech on multiple enemies at the same time.
Sorceress of Grond! Oriole, Sarios!
Just realized I really should have just used Blade Wind there. It would have been so much better.
Executioners!
That is enough to rout them off, so that's good. That was good enough.
Swiftly now! To their graves!
Doesn't one of these give life steal? Or is that... I'm guessing that's a Zarkan ability, the one that is life steal.
Relentless!
Go help with that. These units are all routing off. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Dark elves! Moving out!
Oh, someone's revealed themselves. Is that another snitch? It's another snitch.
Scourge! Demon bow!
Right, so I'm probably going to fight this snitch with just Malice. He'll lose at the start,
Striking out! Moving out! Advancing!
but as he gets low on health, we will make sure to activate Zarkan.
Onward!
Oh, and he's activated that.
Ready! It is done!
Shades have actually all run out of ammo. They are good in combat, so we'll just fight down there. We'll have all of this fight down there, actually. Everyone just come over. Time to blob.
Revenant!
Right, let's
Doom comes!
fast forward a bit. I'm just going to wait for Malice to get low health so I can activate Zarkan. That'll be efficient. We'll activate abilities to just reduce his health again. Okay. There we go, full health Zarkan, and now he's got his lifesteal. Oh, they've got quite a bit of forces coming from this side actually now. Hold on, let's slow that down. We don't want to fight.
Chariot!
The chariot, get into melee with that, please. Just stop them firing.
Black gods!
Same with you. Into melee, stop them firing.
Onwards to murder!
Right, where's Snitch in this? He's... There he is.
Sister of the Dark Convent!
Oh, the dragon's already there, all the way over there. Just, yeah, start picking off these stragglers. So it says kill Deathmaster Snitch, but he can rout. Unless this is another fake one.
Black gods!
Usually when the game gives you a kill objective, it
Die!
makes them unbreakable so they don't run away. Right, let's drop that on there.
Come, Melee!
It's not going to do much damage, but oh, there were some hidden units around here, so that worked out.
Their end comes!
Hydra, how are you doing? You come over. We're slowly having this blob
Black gods!
kill off Snitch. The main issue is that Zarkan does have health degeneration. So we're going to need to use this every time we can so that he doesn't die from degeneration.
Black gods! Death is coming!
Right,
End them.
join the blob. Everyone join the blob.
Now!
Although I think that might be the army losses there. Yeah, Snitch is shattered. Yeah, that's the army losses. It says I've killed him. He's not dead yet. Minus 152.
Die,
Okay, we're going to wait until we actually finish the objective of killing Deathmaster Snitch. There we go, he's dead. No, is he? Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Yeah, that one gets points for the cool map. It's interesting how it gives you like multiple Deathmaster Snitches. What else is there in that fight? It doesn't really allow you to set up wherever you want. I like the map, and that's enough to give it a point. I like that Snitch is... There's multiple Snitches, which spawns just in the middle of stuff. Like, it's a surprise, but, like, obviously just a single Deathmaster Snitch spawning in the middle of your army isn't going to be... That's not game-ending. That's not, like, a surprise that kills you immediately. I'll give that one a 7. Just because it's got multiple things which make it more interesting than just your basic battle. Yeah, so we'll say 7 for that. And we're already at our last quest battle. So which quest battles did we not complete? Was it just Oxyotl and Lokir? Yeah, we'll do Grakarth's quest for the Whip of Agony. And maybe I'll go and try and finish... I might give Lokir's quest a try again. Okay, let's go with Whip of Agony. Lizardmen assemble behind the Kai, a powerful spirit of the Lustrian jungle made flesh. Appearing from the fog like furious spectres. Hold on, I looked away for a second, I lost my spot. Furious spectres of vengeance. They seek to relieve Rakarth of his newly acquired creatures and free them to return to the jungle from which they were taken. Ambushing the Black Ark, they gather in numbers, fearless under the leadership of their revered general. Now Rakarth must defend his prize and lay waste to the Lizardmen army, sending a clear message to all who would think to stand between him and his monstrous treasures. Yeah, I believe this is against Nakai. Yeah, this is a Nakai fight. I played Rakarth not long after he was released, and that's the only time I played him. And I played him on the Vortex. I don't remember if he actually has this quest on the Vortex. I'm assuming he does. Yeah, it's for an item, so it should be on the Vortex. But yeah, let's see what this one's like. Oh, it's another Black Ark map one. I suppose they did mention the Black Ark in the description. This time we have got some allied armies and our own. We've actually got a 20 stack this time.
Cowardly wretches, hiding from your betters. Your tricks will not protect you from the onslaught of my beasts. They think to free their cold-blooded kin. Their freedom will be found only in obedience. Foolish Nakai, you are nothing but another beast to be broken. I will teach this reptilian scum what it means to truly dominate your foes. We shall send these insolent curs scurrying back to their jungles in fear as I bend their revered spirit to my will.
Alright. So we'll pause this as soon as it starts. There we go. Let's have a look at what's going on. So we've got a small force here. Small force here. We've got a Manticore Lord. I'm expecting them to get reinforcements. This seems a bit one-sided right now. Always expect reinforcements. Just send these to... Yeah, classic with Nakai. He just always has a ton of crossgores with him. So in that case, we'll get the spears and the swords on one side. We'll get all of the archers on the other. So we'll have a blob just to sort of hold down the monstrous infantry that comes this way, and just archers to kill the ones that come this way. Harpies, I'm not sure what I'm going to use you for, because lizardmen don't have many ranged units to bulk down. Same with the wolves, same issue. They're used for taking out the quick ranged units. Which I guess they've got some skirmishers at the back here, but they've got nowhere to skirmish to. We'll have these two join the blob over here. Rakarth, you'll also join the blob. And you're just going to sit at the back here and cast spells. What are you doing, AI? AI? You're okay. So they spawned the Nakai army in a place that makes all of the AI armies around here just be like, what? Pathing? How? Hey, wait. How do we do this? Yeah, this. I said there was going to be a blob, and it's blobbing even
Merciless warriors.
faster than I thought it would, and even more severely than I thought it would. Maybe when I place my units in a line here, they'll start snapping out of it.
Ready.
The harpies, yeah, just dive on top of the skink skirmishers, and the wolves will come and help. Okay, yeah, this is a small enough blob that all the forces we sent over here will be in melee, and we've got our ranged over here, so that will die as well. Oh, and we're just going to kite these around again as well, I guess. Okay, you're no longer engaged with skinks, so try and get out of melee. Okay, we could just do this stuff. We could just run them around the back while we just kill everything that they do actually send us. You come in and have a fight. Fight, fight, fight. We're not playing. Works. Let's not imitate them yet.
Come, Melee!
Unfortunately, we can't overcast anything. So we can't get the AoE on any of these beast spells, which is what makes the beast magic strong. When you can mass buff your infantry. Buffing just a single one just isn't worth it. Hold on, we can overcast this. Is that an area AoE? No, it's just single. Just not. Oh no, that is an AoE. Alright, yeah, I'll do that.
Elfry and Aha!
Hack, cut! As you say.
Ah, there are the reinforcements. As expected. Oh, they're coming from both sides. Whoop.
Onwards to
Reorganize it in that case.
onward.
Oh, and they're being caught by the monstrous infantry. Have you go shoot Nakai. Just bug him a bit. Don't know how he ended up back there, but okay.
Going.
Ready to rule.
Let's bring you over there just to block Nakai if he gets any ideas.
Onwards to murder. Death is coming.
Like we can ignore this blob. We're gonna win that. We continue to kite these, I guess. These guys are coming in very slowly as well, which gives a lot of time to deal with these reinforcements.
It is done.
Forward!
Cold-blooded.
Okay, Nakai decides to wander over there. Come on over.
Bleed. Slaughter them. Orders understood.
All powerful! Onward! Aria! Aria! Aria!
Battle ready. Following orders.
Rakar.
Alright, get on the Kai, please.
Murder awaits. Shades. Following orders. Bleak swords. Dark elves. Glorious destruction. Battle calls. The merciless host.
You come and help this
Murder
blob.
awaits.
Actually, hold on. Didn't I send you guys to this side?
At once. Onward.
Did I just make a boo-boo with my opening commands? I thought I sent all of my melee infantry to the left side.
Dark shine.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but okay.
Understood.
Setting forth!
I think I'm getting
Carnage awaits! Striking
memory
out!
issues already,
Going!
Battle
even
ready.
at this very, well, I'm not gonna say very young age.
To battle!
I'm in my late 20s, so
Shenlu!
still, I wouldn't expect to be having memory problems at this age.
Without question.
Predators!
But you don't need to all be chasing after that. The mammoth can keep going.
Lord of all beasts!
Going!
Sister of the Dark Convent!
Is that army losses? No, this guy just had a little
Bleak swords. Orders understood.
had a little heart attack for a second, but then someone calmed him down.
Moving out! Saruman!
Okay, what does this do? It gives a buff to a large unit. Let's just give that to Hydra. And Mammoth, have you scared Nakai off yet? Nope. He's... okay then. He just looked up into the sky and Nakai died. Okay. That's enough of that. Get out of that pit of just
Master of
whatever
dragons.
happens in there.
Death and despair! Moving! Dominate!
As soon as the Mammoth comes around, he'll smash into the back of that and that'll be done.
Dark shards. Advancing.
Right, is your ability ready yet? Not
The
yet.
car.
Bleak swords.
Oh, and naval shatters. Okay. Another simple one. Gameplay wise, again, it's just a case of fight the enemy army. And then they get reinforcements at some point, and that's it. Just on the Black Ark map, which again, I really hope that the Black Ark gets a siege map in the next game. We'll see though. I would give that a 5. That's pretty a standard battle. So what I'm thinking, we've just finished we've just gone through all the Dark Elf maps. Which, yeah, I'm not surprised at. There are very few Dark Elf quests. I guess that shows off how few magic items the Dark Elves get. I actually didn't realize that until seeing this. Yeah, Dark Elves could do with getting some more magic items for everyone. Would be cool. So what I'm thinking, I'm not gonna... I'll decide in a bit whether I'm going to do any more quest battles today, but I'm thinking there's only 2 more streams left until Warhammer 3 releases on Thursday. I have 1 more stream on Tuesday, 1 more stream on Wednesday, so 2 streams, and Thursday, hopefully, game should be out before I start streaming. We'll see though. So, I think in the next 2 streams, instead of just going through race by race, I'm probably going to try and figure out which quest battles are actually the really good ones. So there are a bunch of quest battles that I really like Ashag's quest battle. I think it is Ashag's Ard Armor. This is a fun quest battle just because I like how it takes into account Ashag's abilities. But the question is whether or not this quest will give you those abilities. I've heard a lot of people say this quest is really hard and unbeatable. Which I guess is only the case if you don't get the Vanguard deployment that Ashag gives his whole army. So yeah, that's a battle I really like. We'll play that one in the next streams. I'll play the Bonewood Staff one because I want to have a look at that Blackfire Pass map. Because it's, again, an example of something I want to see on the campaign map. Vlad. I really hate the Von Karstein ring quest, but that's just because it's really hard. I may try that one. And of course we have to play Sigvald's quests. Sigvald's quests, you play them just for the speeches at the start. There's literally no other reason to play these quests. You don't need other reasons, rather. I've never not played any of the Beastmen's quests. I know that Dreicher's quest is really fun. I really like Dreicher's quest. And of course, we've got all of the monster quests as well. Yeah, let's say this. Next stream, we'll go through all of the Norscan quests. We may not even get through all of the Norscan quests, because there's so many of them, and they're all difficult. So yeah, we'll do those next stream. And then if we finish all of those before the end of the stream on Wednesday, we'll just move on to all the quests that I believe are just really fun quests. Yeah, that's the plan for those. Now, I've got an hour left. Do I just play some of those fun quests now? Because, yeah, there are some quests that I do want to show people. Let's have a look at Azhag's Ard Armor, because this is a quest I like. But we'll see if it's justified what people will say. That we'll see if we get his Vanguard deployments. Let's start the Azhag's Ard Armor quest. Yeah, it gives us a bunch of just basic orc boys and biggins. But with Azhag, these are usually quite good. They don't have any chevrons. Oh no, this guy has one.
Those stupid, flouncy humans think they can trounce all over our sacred ground. That burial mound is Mork's property, not some fishy-smelling lake hat. Flippin' hat, stop whispering at me, I know! Come on, lads. We're gonna stamp these gits and send them running back to their pretty towers. I've had my vision from Mork himself. He reckons we do this, it's gonna sort my armor out real good. And I won't have to knock you all about. What's that? Yes, we'll go south afterwards. Let's go. Let's kill some knights.
My god, I love Azhag's dialogue in all of his quests as well. And yes. So unfortunately, this quest battle in the menu misses the entire point of this deployment zone. Because Azhag gets an ability that gives all of Orc Boy Biggins Vanguard deployment. So the whole point is just that you're supposed to be taking advantage of that to Vanguard deploy all over this map just to get on top of these really quickly. Because there's a bunch of artillery up here, and getting Vanguard up here really useful. I'm going to play this through just to see how hard this is without Vanguard. Because this army is more than good enough to do this quest if it had Vanguard. So that's my question. How heavily does Vanguard make this quest easier? So we're getting a lot of knights here, a lot of knights here, and all of the artillery up here. So we're going to have to rush all of our fast units up onto the hill. And Biggins, I want to sort of control one side as much as possible. Get the archers as the anti-large on this side. And Azhag, you're going to go up here as well because you're pretty fast as well. 110 speed. Okay, let's start. Yeah. I can see why people find this hard without, what's it called? Vanguard. So you guys are going to go straight at this. There's 5 units of cavalry. What are they? Mounted yeomen. They're all just mounted yeomen. What about this side? Okay, for some reason I thought these were Grail Knights. Maybe they get Grail Knights as a reinforcement. But the entire thing we need to do is just get on top of these artillery as quick as we can. Just realized I accidentally left these two up front. You know what? You're going to come each side of this. Hopefully they don't get flanked. And Azhag, you're going to go straight up and you're going to go after this Heavens Wizard. Alright, let's see how hard this truly is.
Boys, I understand. Moving fast. Smash 'em.
I think the main issue that may come up is from the obvious situation of having a lot of different units in different places. And it looks like these guys have ignored this melee infantry completely. They're like, oh god, they're going after the artillery. Get them. Yeah, Wolf Riders are fleeing already. That's not surprising.
Let's do this. We're the great time. Wait for more.
Yeah, they've been caught up there already.
This is it.
Yeah, I don't know why people are saying this quest battle is super hard, actually. It may be one of those quests where I have to do it again. Because obviously, I've seen how the AI reacts to this, to this form of engagement.
Right then. Ready to burn. Run, boys.
But yeah, you can probably tell why the Vanguard's so good here, because we can get on top of those Yeomen super quick with all of our Vanguard troops and stop them coming up to help this. At the same time, Vanguarding really quickly and easily.
Let's go. The bar is here. Big guns. Moving fast.
Just keep on coming up.
Let's have it.
Actually, no. Yeah, you're getting grabs, so you go after those. You keep going up. You keep going up. You keep going.
Boys. Let's get them. This is it.
Moving fast!
Okay, Azhag, how are you doing? Oh, right, you've got Death Magic. I should be using that. Death Magic is very good. Don't let people fool you into thinking it's not. Just look at that. It's got a good Vortex. It's got good debuff. People who say Death Magic is bad, I just don't use it enough. They just heard someone say it's bad and then just went, okay, I'm going to believe you without testing it myself. Or they just have absolutely massively high standards for magic, which just don't. You're just getting rid of experiences for yourself by having huge standards. If something works, use it. If it doesn't work, then yeah, fine. You can ignore it if it doesn't work. If it just absolutely fails at its job like a cavalry unit does, just don't use it. But if it's capable of doing something for you,
Run, boys.
We is better than them.
Time for slaughtering.
Let's do this.
yeah, all of our
This stinks.
range units have been compromised, but... Oh, Azhag's running away. It's not good. Right, I think the main issue I had was throwing Azhag in and him getting beaten up a bit too much at the start.
Moving fast.
It might be a good idea to just get a box formation and move towards the artillery as quickly as possible, because obviously
Boys.
the Yeomen are too quick for us when we start so far away.
Biggins.
Biggins in the middle here, so that's pretty much that entire thing dealt with, because Biggins are very good.
Crush 'em.
We are in hard battle difficulty, by the way, so if you're thinking, melee infantry sucks, well, we're not playing very hard, so melee infantry is fine.
Arrow boys.
We the one.
I don't know where they're running off to.
Running.
Try and shoot at them, just because we know they're going to come back and they'll run into their firing line. And Azhag is gone. Bye, Azhag. Okay. We enjoyed having you while we could.
Arrow boys.
Okay, we've got 2 units of boys just hanging out down here.
And boys.
we might still be able to win this from here. Just need to get these boys in and on top of archers and stuff like that. The yeomen are getting scared off from melee with our orc arrow boys, which are actually decent melee combatants. Not amazing, but good enough to deal with cavalry.
Time for slaughtering! Second!
Get out the ready!
Boys, let's get up! Yeah!
Okay, get out of range of the peasant archers, hopefully. Nope, bit too late, you just got routed.
The war is here! Slaughter!
Good, those yeomen have shattered off, they've just
Ready!
done 3 poor engagements. Now they're off.
Fast!
These yeomen, they're probably getting all this damage from running stuff down that's routing. I find it hard to believe they got 50 kills in a straight up fight. Are their lords dead? No, they have 1 lord. Okay, they don't get any reinforcements in this fight. So that makes this a lot easier as well. Alright, you guys are stacked up. Let's get you unstacked. We want war. Yes, we do. My question is, yeah, we still gain war points. As had gone, yeah. Right, these guys are stacked up, so we're not actually taking 2 units worth of fire as we approach here. And they're off. Right, cool. You can come back in as well. Oh, is that... Oh, we just got hit by the army losses. No, I was here thinking, we've got this. Never mind. Yeah, let's try that again. So we're going to do the same thing with our cavalry, just send them up immediately. But the rest of our melee infantry, we're just going to sort of box up around the archers and move everything towards that hill.
Flouncy humans think they can trounce all over our sacred ground. That burial mound is Mork's property, not some fishy-smelling lake house. Flippin' hat, stop whispering at me, I know. Come on, lads. We're gonna stamp these gits and send them running back to their pretty towers. I've had my vision from Mork himself. He reckons we do this, it's gonna sort my armor out real good. And I won't have to knock you all about. What's that? Yes, we'll go south afterwards. Let's go. Let's kill some knights.
Yeah, why don't more quests do that? Just have them continue their speech during arrangement. That's just the way to do it. They've done it right before. They can do it right again. So we're getting the big ones on the sides and the back because we know the yeomen are going to be swarming around just trying to do their thing. And, I mean, the orc boys can probably kill the yeomen themselves, but the big ones will do it quicker. So that's the whole plan there. Move these guys as close to this border as possible. We do want them to move in formation, so we're going to lock those. And Azhag and the cavalry are going to go straight in. You should hopefully be able to run through that hero, that lord, and get there. You guys just go straight up. For some reason, that doesn't seem to be issuing the order. There we go. Yep, see, this time they're running straight up because they see this unit of cavalry going straight for them. Actually, instead, let's tie this up straight away. And get this set biggins on them. Azag, you're going to dive in again, but this time we're going to pop down a hit of shit, Purple Sun straight away. Yep, see, they're losing to that fight already. Azag, are you in yet? There you go, and they've routed off. I think I just need to not send these in early, but I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Get out, boys. Oh, these guys are routing. I'm not sure why. You're gonna fight these guys, you're gonna fight these guys. Yeah, this time we have literally no worries about this cavalry at all. Instead of running into that combat, you split off and go after that. Azag, how you doing? Has your spell come back yet? No, not yet. Let's try and fly you out. Okay, please don't rout. I think that gives you a bit of leadership. We just need you to stop taking damage long enough so that we can get this recharged and not routed. Plus, this is only Yeoman. Yeah, you're getting a lot happier now that you're not fighting anti-large anymore. I managed to get that in, so that will go off. It used to be that spells would get cancelled if you routed. Did that cancel? It cancelled. He routed the split second I let go of it, which leaves that thing behind. That's very annoying, but oh well. He got one cast of it off, which is more than enough. Right, the game says the balance of power is in their favour. That's just because they've got a lot of trebuchets, which... all we need to do is get a single unit on top of the trebuchets, and all that balance of power is gone. Right, Azag's gotten in the air, and he's running, and he's back. Cool, he can jump on a... Actually, instead, is there a blob that I would like to put a pit? Yeah, let's put it on there. Right, their entire game plan is just to tie up our units with their calves so that they don't... our melee infantry doesn't attack the field trebuchet. We can literally just mash click with our infantry to force them to ignore them. Like there. When this boys get on there, that's going to be both of those tied up. Not going to have to worry about those anymore. Okay, we're losing our infantry down here. And the Biggins are about to get attacked by Yeoman, which, again, we don't care about. Actually, it might be good just to get these guys to run away again, because we've got our guys on their trebuchets. We don't need to fight them up here anymore. We can just sort of start regrouping all of our units down here. Yep, Azag's routed them off. Right, start going after the peasant bowmen. We've got Yeoman coming in, actually. Don't want Azag to get tied up. Come on, fly. Okay, the game's just decided he's not flying today. Ugh, and he's going to get routed off now, probably. Yep, there he goes. Right, is Azag going off the edge? It looks like he is. No, he's not. Awesome. Right, just come back. Keep getting all of these trebuchets. You chase that trebuchet off, actually. Okay, this just... Yeoman, be gone forever, please. You're just coming in to die.
We had a great time. Let's get him.
Okay, they stopped firing now. They just got a single shot off at the end.
More boys. Better boys.
Good, they're shared.
More boys.
This is all melee infantry over here. We don't really have to worry about
Bash him.
them all that much. We've got a bit of... This is mostly ranged over here, though, so we do need to manage this a little bit more. Asag, where are you? You shared those. Good. Time to war. I don't know why I suddenly thought of Asduf movie then. Oh, who's little baby? Who's little baby? And it's like, oh, who's the big baby? War. I'm terrible at referencing things with my voice, but if you've seen Asduf with the big baby, you know what I mean. Oh, he shattered. Oh dear. That's fine, we don't need him anymore. Just so long as that doesn't cause the army losses for us. That's fine. Good, these are all shattered. We don't need to waste ammo on them anymore. And we do lose a lot of units in this fight. Which is slightly surprising. I'll put that down to my own micromanagement not being quite up to snuff. Yeah, I don't know why you decided to route off. I don't know why you just... I think I just need these guys to stick close to friendly units so that they don't route while I'm transporting them over. Yeah, this is just a bunch of artillery crew and a hero. Like, we shouldn't lose to this. The only way we lose is if our army losses kicks in and, like, leadership just decides to buckle. Thing is, your leadership is at 13. You really shouldn't be running away at the first sign of a fight. Are you guys going to come back? I don't think so. We've got no one fast enough to come catch up with you. I think it's the same with you. Yeah. You come over here. Okay, these guys are suddenly routing off. We're going to be relying on the archers. Oh, it's because they've gotten onto the artillery again. Ugh. Please stop them from getting on the artillery. If it's because they've cheekily just gotten on the artillery again that we suddenly lose this. Because they wouldn't have gotten on the artillery if these guys didn't randomly route. Separate these guys out a bit. Good. Got them both off the artillery again. Fire at the Lord, please. Oh, all these units decide to come back. Okay, I don't know what made them come back, but I'm happy for that. This Lord should hopefully die to this arrow fire. Yep, he's routing. That's the last threat dealt with. Just need to kill off this mage, and then I'll trigger the army losses. Yep, there they go. Second the Lord died. So yeah, that quest isn't as bad as I heard it was. When it comes to the doing it from the quest battle menu. I can see that being a lot worse in very hard battle difficulty. Because obviously we lost a lot of troops there. Just need a bit of more micromanagement if we did it in very hard. But yeah. That's a quest I do really like, but unfortunately we don't actually get to see the reason I like it in the battle menu. Because that quest is a 7 for me because it takes advantage of army mechanics in the campaign. So yeah, I'm not sure if I've played that campaign. I haven't played that campaign on stream, so I can't link anyone to what it looks like when you play it in the campaign. But yeah, that's one I do like when it gives you the play it in campaign. Oh, hold on. Did the stream die? No, it didn't. Did it? No, it's still running fine. But, oh no, yeah, it did die. Now it's back. Okay. Don't know what was going on there. Right. Sorry, I'm just double checking that stream is all fine. Is the YouTube one still okay? The YouTube one seems to have gone on fine. It's just Twitch that seems to have a hiccup for me. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to end the stream there anyway. For the next stream, I'm going to start going through the Norscan ones. That'll be on Tuesday next week. And if we manage to get through the Norscan quests, over the weekend, I'm just going to make sure I know all of the fun quests that I know of. And get those set up. Like, I might try and get campaigns to that position where we can play, just go into a campaign session and then load up the quest battle. So I might try getting that set up. But yeah, thank you everyone who decided to come out and watch. Thank you everyone who came into the chat and said hi, had a chat. And I hope to see people in the next video. Yeah. So again, that is going to be next Tuesday, 10 AM GMT. If you want to know the schedule, go down below. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.